はい、こんにちは。獅子王ゲームズへようこそ。おはようございます。こんにちは。こんばんは、思わないね。お昼、ですね、昨日に引き続き、NBA2K21 の、配信を始めたいと思います。早速、マイキャリアをやらせていただきたいんですけれども、昨日一応ちょっとですね、初めて僕ももう、ライブ配信しながら、ほぼ初めて触るという中で、ちょっといろいろ、ビルドをですね、選手のビルドをしてみたりとかですねっていうところでシャープシュートファシリテーターとかスラッシャーとか、作ってみたんですけれども、ちょっと触り心地とかですね、20と、去年発売のものとのちょっと違いというかですね、感覚も少しちょっと分かってきましたので、改めてちょっと新しくですねもう1ビルド作りまして、プレイメイキングシュートクリエイターというものを作らせていただきました。で、ちょっと昨日ですね、このシャープシュートファシリテーターでちょっと初めの、高校生活が終わるまでというのを一通りちょっとやらせていただいたんですけれども、改めてですね、プレイメイキングシュートクリエイターの方で、やりたいと。で、悪魔の飲み物 VC をですね、もう初期でぶっこんどきました。ですね、マンバフォーエバーエディションを、買いますとですね、自動でVC というですね、ここで投入するお金、お金というかですね、ポイントというか、お金ですねが、10万ポイントありますので、それ全部飲ましてですね、とりあえずもうちょっと追加もしといてですね、今現状ですね、新コードをお見せしますと、これぐらいまで、シュート系、フィニッシュ系をちょっと上げまして、プレイメイキングは完全に入れてると、っていうような状態まで作ってあります。で、バッジの方はもちろん、今の段階では何も今選択できませんので、この辺を、順番に、獲得しながら進めていくのかなと。で、ちょっとですね、去年のものと比べると、初期のビルド組む時の基本値がちょっとやっぱ下がってんじゃないかなと。全体的に少しずつ下がってるようなイメージですね。で、あとは、やっぱりシュートが入りにくくなってるか、それは僕のちょっとまだ感覚が合ってないだけなのかもしれないですけど、ちょっと今回のメーターになかなか合わないので、前回でしたら結構もう、スリーポイントが90ぐらいを超えてくれば、もうパスンスリー入ってたんですけど、なかなかちょっとまだ僕、今のメーターとですね、家庭の感覚的な問題なのかもしれないんですけど、なかなか合ってこないんで、ちょっとその辺で、ちょっとシュート精度が全体的に非常に悪いのかなと思ってます。これは徐々に慣れてくるかなというところなんですけど、あと、何試合かちょっといろいろテストでちょっとやってみたんですけど、CPU ですね、相手のチームのディフェンスが非常にちょっと強くなってるというかですね、特にこうディフェンスの相手側がディフェンスに入る際の戻りがめっちゃ速いちょっと若干前回のよりなんか感覚的ですよ、速いのかなと。でフリーでボール受けたりしても結構追いついてくる速度が速いのと、あとこっちがまだシュートですね、点数ポイント決めるのに苦労しているところではあるんですが、向こうのシュート精度は変わらない、その選手の能力に準じた確率でバンパカ決まってくるのかなというところではあります。はい。で、ちょっと今の感じで言うと、それぐらいがちょっと今、僕の感覚的な問題です。それが合ってるかどうかわかんないです。僕ちょっと攻略サイトとかもあんまり見ないタイプなので、ちょっとわかりませんけれど、感覚的には今までずっと、2K シリーズですね、NBA の 2K シリーズずっと過去何年もやってきた感覚としては、その辺がちょっと違うかなっていう気はします。はい。すみません、前置きはこれぐらいにして、早速、ちょっと、せっかく皆さん見ていただけると思いますので、早速ですね、 続けてプレイをしていきます。で、現状今音ないように聞こえておりますけれども、これも昨日も説明させていただいたんですけども、著作権の関係で、バックミュージックですね、後ろに流れてるですね、ビーツの、ヒップホップの音楽、本来であるこれね、聞いてノリノリでやりたいんですけども、著作権に触れてくると思いますので、そこの、音楽の音声だけ全部切らしていただいてますので、試合が始まれば、ちゃんと試合音は全部出てきますので、その辺はご安心いただいて、ぜひお時間許す限り、視聴の方ですね、この、チャンネル楽しんでいっていただければなというふうに思います。それではですね、イーストハイイーグルス、高校ですね、まずもう一つ星、まだ誰もどこの大学からも注目されてないというところからまた、一からスタートしていきたいと思いますので、よろしくお願いいたします。それでは始めます。でどっか途中でまたタイミングのいいところでちょっとツイッターの方だけ宣伝をまたさせていただければなというふうに思います。
This is a rebirth. We are only as strong as our belief in each other. Yeah.
All right, let's go now, Breeden. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I said, are you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, Eagles.
Julie, just a second. No pressure here. All you gotta do is be better than me in my first game. Yeah.
All right, so what happened?
Just aim for more points than turnovers. All right, and you'll do fine. This is your moment.
Nice
Enjoy
job.
it.
Let's go, baby. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of Garden State IAA basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We can't wait to get another season rolling, and we look to get a great matchup to kick things off.
Well, a classic matchup with the Newark East Eagles playing host to the Burton Hornets. Both teams looking to improve on their final positions from last year. A win tonight would be a great step towards that
ポ
goal.
イントガードに入ってます
Bobby
ね。
Erickson leads the way for the Hornets. They go against an Eagles team with quite a few new faces. Still, though, Newark is led by senior KJ Day.
And the crowd will be a factor here for the Eagles. This is the type of atmosphere you love to see at the high school level. New year and a new lineup. Day, the team captain, he'll now start at the 2 with newcomer Junior playing the point. Black and Zadirko fill in at the forwards, and Marceda steps in to get the start at center. And the Hornets come in with their usual lineup. Luan and Dermanenko are in the backcourt. Star forward Bobby Erickson begins the game at the 3. Ramadas and Aslanoglu fill out the 4 and 5 spots.
And one thing you'll notice with the Hornets this season, a younger starting lineup than most. Only 2 seniors starting for this team.
Well, Danny, their coach put every starting spot up for grabs before the season. He made every player earn their position. A few juniors and even a sophomore stepped up. You have to love the future of Hornets basketball with the talent their underclassmen have shown. 0 for 4 to start. Still looking for their first make. Eagles are lucky to have Junior, so ready to sacrifice himself on the drive against some stiff defense.
The first free throw
ま
is
だね、
good.
ちょっとバーちょっと上手に合わされてないですね。よいしょ。
And that's
はい、
good
なん
as
と
he
か
hits
日本
both
決
that
めまし
time.
た。
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Erickson defended by Lack. Now here's Erickson. Goes back up. And no problem for Ramadas as he finishes at the rim.
Check out Ramadas's effectiveness around the rim.
Oh.
Only a sophomore and already so set on pursuing those second chance shots.
And with Junior, you don't want to only talk about who his father is, but it's a shadow he'll be under as long as he's on the hardwood.
It might be the reason why Junior didn't immediately take to basketball as a
簡単にいきま
sport.
しょう。どんどん
But the similarities in their
まあ
games
ね、
are
ちょっと
already
VC で
apparent.
ドーピングしちゃったん
Junior
で
looks to be just as talented as his dad
高校
was,
生相手に
even if he's a bit raw.
Pass to
簡単
Erickson.
に行きたいところでありま
This
す
one for three. Newark East grabs the miss. Here's the break.
おい
Black, good.
Yeah,
Good.
Junior is quickly developing strong court awareness. Doesn't miss the easy assist off the wide open man.
めちゃめちゃ深く動いてましたね
They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
その代わりちょっと公式で
Outside Levesque.
してると
Romanos. Terrific
なかなか
assist and
いい
nice
か悪いかは
finish.
別ですけど
Solid
まあ
play
せっか
all
くなんでね
around.
マンバエディ
That's
シ
what
ョ
you
ン買った
call
わけ
passing
で
a
すから
teammate open, guiding him perfectly.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And the Eagles coaching
そ
staff
こは利用していかない
loves
と
this.
どうせ
Junior,
VC どんどん前に
tenacious
溜
on
ま
these
っていくんで
physical finishes.
使い切れないぐらいちょっと出てくるはずなんでプレイヤーをたくさん多分作ったりしなきゃいけないね
Dermonenko outside.
ちょっとこんな感じで
Pass to Erickson.
次コメント
Now 3 minutes
どうぞ
have
書き
gone
込ん
by
でくださ
here
い
in the
ね
opening frame.
He's gone totally cold this quarter. Can't seem to get his shots to go.
And you look at the play style of Bobby Erickson, very much a modern wing who can play off the ball or initiate things for this offense as well.
And Erickson might be lined up out on the wing, but he'll do pretty much everything you ask of him in this offense. Coach figured out very quickly this team is at its best when Erickson has the
早
ball
速
in
高
his
評価あ
hand.
りがとうございます2件
I'm
嬉しい
called
で
here as
す
the Hornets decide to talk it over.
Gonna try to draw something
皆
up
さん
to get their
高
offense
評
back
価
in
入れ
gear.
てくださいめっ
And
ちゃ
they
嬉しいで
need it.
す
They've hit a rough patch.
せっかく見ていただいてるんでもう全然どんなチャットでも構いませんのでチャット欄もどんどん打ち込んでいただいて構いませんよろしくお願いしますちょっとすいません今タイムアウト中なんですよいしょ別の画面でちょっとチャットを見やすくちょっとさせていただきましたさあ敵チームのタイムアウトも終わりまして
Pass to Carter. Outside James. Luan. A three-pointer off the mark.
There's no such thing as guaranteed buckets, even with a perfect three-point look.
Okay, nice
And that
pass.
one's good for Brothers. And the Hornets and their roster, they aren't scared to play small if they need to.
Looking at the rest of the division, the Hornets are one of the smaller teams overall. They just don't have that many big bodies in the program, but they know how to make up for it with defensive rotations. Don't be fooled. This team is still deadly, albeit a tad undersized. And this is where Zlanoglu should be looking to score. He uses his 6'5" size to his advantage inside.
Pass to Day. A rebound by Luan.
Too often, this is the story with them. The bucket wasn't well protected, but still he couldn't finish.
It's a 2-on-1. Here's Mason. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the assist.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on now.
Some great passing. They just keep finding the open man.
Now it's Carter outside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
An absolutely great job on the screen.
休憩してる高評価ありがとうございます
Junior, he's guarded by Dermonenko. And they double up Junior. He gets that one to fall.
Can't allow Junior to get
Like a
comfortable
junior
from there.
って言われてるみたいですね。
Once he does, he goes
名前を変えちゃ
to
うんで
work.
あれなんですけど
No doubt the
固定
star
で
of
ね
this
ずっと呼
Burton
ば
squad is
ああもう
Bobby Erickson. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker, and he's been with the Hornets for quite some time now, and he's been the star.
That's how you do it. Get into the teeth of the defense.
From 7 feet, up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you'd think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back in.
Oh yeah, playing with a lot of energy. A nice uptick in their second chance points in this quarter.
Dermonenko, covered by Junior. Day with the steal. And he lobs it up
Oh,
towards the
nice one.
rim. Lack knocks it down.
Oh, the agility from Lack on this
Okay.
play. Letting him slide through the contact
皆さん
and
見てい
finish
ただい
his
てありが
shot
とうござい
well.
ます。もう早速
And with
5人の
Erickson,
方に
guys,
見
you
て
see
いた
his
だいて
release, and you know
ありがとうござい
immediately
ます。
he's a terrific shooter.
ぜひ
He's
高
going
評
to
価
have no
と
problems
コメント
putting
も
it
ぜひお
on
願
the
いし
floor as
ま
well.
す。
That's true. I mean, Erickson plays bigger than he actually is, and that helps him finish on the inside. Colleges have shown a lot of interest in him since his breakout performance his sophomore year. He'll most likely be transitioning to shooting guard when he gets to that next level.
Here's Junior,
Oops.
and it's blocked by Dermanenko. Here's Erickson, and that one goes long.
He's really losing confidence out there. 0 field goals made in the game.
どう
And the officials whistle a foul
Oh, that's
on
good,
the
yeah.
shot. The bucket's good, and he'll go to the line. And that sends Junior to the free throw line. It's going to be on Ash Ramadas. And the last few seasons, the Eagles haven't had an easy time finding wins.
For a while, it seemed you could always count on the Eagles to be at the top of this conference. That hasn't been the case lately. Hopefully, Coach Bishop has found the talent he needs to get his program back to the top.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
いいよいいよ。
Burton has possession. It's a 16-point game. And the shot goes in.
The quickness that Erickson plays with keeps him ahead of the defense. That helps when he's able to sink a nice pull-up shot like that.
And it's Junior
こういうの
missing.
がね、なかなかね、入らんくなってですね。
Outside Levesque. Outside Erickson. 4-3. That shot missing. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's the Eagles. They lead by 14.
さあ行きましょう。
And we'll return right after the halftime break to bring you the
自
third
分評価
quarter.
B です。まあ大したことないね。
Second half of play getting going. Newark East Eagles with a big lead after 2 quarters of play.
偉そうやな、俺。もうちょっとね、謙虚にね。まだ高校生
And
なん
here's
だから
Levesque.
スイッチ。スイッチ出てるよ。ダメ。そんな簡
Pass
単
to
に渡せない
Erickson. Dermanenko outside. Shoots a 3. Erickson can't hit it. And looking at Junior, the senior is exactly the type of guard the Eagles needed for this season.
Absolutely. He clearly is a
Check
plus
the idea,
athlete.
man.
And even though he hasn't spent too much time perfecting his skills, the pedigree is there with who his dad is.
On the wing, Bobby Erickson.
Oi.
Defended by
So
Lack.
far,
And there's the foul on the shot, so he'll go to the line for 2. And the foul called on the Eagles. First trip to the line for him here. And he makes the first.
Erickson is the #1 reason teams
もう全
dread
然
playing the
初見の
Hornets.
方でも
He's
全然
so tough to game plan
気にせ
for.
ず
A
書き込んで
3-level
くださ
scorer
いね
and solid facilitator too.
And it's the Eagles with the ball. The drive by Junior.
Hey.
And Junior throws it
どうだ
down.
And
Hey, I didn't
wow,
not
I
think
did
it's
not
a
expect a high school guard to get up like that.
Very rare to see any point guard get up and
スター
finish
選手
like
気取
he
りだ
did.
な。ちょっとこっちの
Such
手
an
洗わないといけない
advantage, though, for your team to have that kind of explosiveness in the backcourt.
And that one's good.
Absolutely making the correct play there. Erickson, when someone on his squad is open, he
めっ
finds
ちゃ
it.
楽。
And that one drops.
Their shooting percentage just keeps improving here in the second half.
Well, they've done a great job sharing the ball. Good teamwork typically does result in high percentage shots.
Time called here as the Hornets decide to talk it over.
Good timeout right there. The other team scoring at will in the paint.
Right, the opposition is feasting inside. Coach knows they need to put a stop to it.
機嫌な音楽がないのは許してくださいね。ちょっとビーツ、
And we're about a
ね、いい
minute
とこ
and
ろ
a
ですよ
half
ね。
here
ビー
into
ツ
the
で
third.
音楽がね、ずっとかかってるんで、あれなんですけど、
Outside
ちょっとやっ
Levesque.
ぱり著作権に引っかか
Pass
っち
to
ゃうんで、
Porter.
音は切ってますよ。
Back to Levesque. Lets the 3 fly. Burton gets it back.
ちょっとリバウンド弱くない？
Carter, no good.
Well, you have to love the charm of the Newark East gym. The facility might not be top of the line, but it has a lot of history for the Eagles.
And there have been talks about getting a new gym built on campus. but that's something that's a decade away on the school board's agenda. As you said, this gym just fits with the legacy of the Newark East Eagles.
Here's Porter. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Oh, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Back to Junior, and they double up Junior. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. To the paint. Rebounded by the Hornets. Now it's Carter outside. Pass to Porter. Over Sheffield. And that one hits back iron. Here we go, one-on-one. And Junior gets it to go.
When they've called his number, he's delivered. No reason to go away from him.
Here's the Hornets with the ball. They trail by 18. Here's Porter. Offensive rebound. Here's James. The layup off target. And with this huge lead for the Newark East Eagles, they've come out and set the tone they really want to set for the rest of the season.
Coach Bishop talked about a season of change. A game like that illustrates exactly what the school is after. Strong showing from the Eagles as they look to have this one wrapped up.
At a height disadvantage, but great work inside.
Yeah, even against the bigger defender. This guy's not going to back down.
Oh.
And here are the Eagles now. 18 points separating the teams, and that's the biggest lead of the game. Pass to Merceda. Buries it from down low.
And Drake, how good has their passing been?
It's been terrific, honestly. They're playing for each other right now, and that's why their offense is humming along.
Bobby Erickson for three. Here's Ramadas. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
Have to admit, Ramadas can really go to work inside. Able to find his way to a nice shot in the paint.
Pass to Merceda. Count the basket and the foul. One free throw coming his way.
One aspect of their play that has been extremely dominant is their passing.
Yeah, that kind of ball movement can be so hard for defenses to keep up with.
Well, the Eagles looking to get some great production from their guard KJ Day this season. Now a senior, he has all the tools to lead the charge and be the spark for this offense.
Pass to Ramadas. Returns it to Erickson. And the official signaled a backcourt violation. He wasn't careful there.
And what is he thinking out there? Horrible mistake.
Yeah, Drake, who knows? One thing's for certain, Coach will not be happy with that.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute into the books already. Now Merceda. And it's stolen away by Dermanenko. Here's Erickson. A rebound by Dave Zadirko.
They're having their way.
In rebounds and on the scoreboard, piling up the numbers.
And with Day, he's impressed as a junior. You just love the way he brings it on both sides of the ball.
Absolutely, Joe. Day isn't just a scorer or initiator. He's a pest on the defensive end. Day's versatile enough to fill any role at either guard position when his team has the ball.
Pass to Luan. Now Leftos. To the middle. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Reading the floor well. Erickson takes pride in getting his guys involved through his passing.
Back to Junior. Banked in off the glass.
Their last 5 buckets coming in the painted area.
And defensively, you gotta make the adjustment. Force them to make a perimeter shot. Well, seeing Junior out there, you can't help but think of his legendary father, Duke. One of the biggest names in the area.
His mojo is out of whack. Offensively, he just can't get anything going for him.
Well, when you play this game, sometimes cold streaks like this are unavoidable.
Burton with the ball. And Duke, a star here at Newark, who went on to have a great run at the collegiate level.
And to call Duke a high school star doesn't even begin to paint the full picture. Everyone from that era knew who Duke was. I'm sure they're ecstatic to see what Junior can do.
Luan shot is off. On the wing, Junior. Erickson defending. James Marceda double teamed. And here's Dave Zadirko from the arc. And so here's Burton. They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going.
Stolen by KJ Day. And he lobs it up. Out of bounds. It'll be Hornets ball.
When you're driving home, you're going to be thinking about sloppy plays like that for a while.
So both teams making some changes here.
ゆっくりバスケさんありがとうございます。
Outside Levesque.
うい。
This is off the left iron.
くれくれくれくれくれくれ。
Here's Newark East.
2枚。
Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Dermanenko outside. Outside Erickson.
これからね毎日ねちょっとマイキャリア配信するんで
Knocks it loose. Ramadas. The basket good off the assist from Bobby Erickson.
Can't deny. Erickson moves so well with the ball. All while working the angle to find that open man.
Wasted no time on that one.
And he's been doing a great job of setting his team up for scores.
If I see the ball in his hands, I'm doing everything I can to get open right now. Because you know he'll find you.
Pass to Porter. The three-pointer is off the mark. And here are the Eagles now. Out to the left wing. Back to Junior. And here is Marceda. Porter defending. Shoots from 12. Ramadas with the rebound.
He'll be the first to tell you that's a shot he should convert. The D was not tight on it.
6 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clocks. Outside Erickson. Dermanenko outside. Five on the clock. Returns it to Erickson. Fires at the elbow. It's hauled in by the Eagles. Back to Junior. And the final horde sounds chalk one up for the Eagles. They get the win here at home and a fantastic start to the season.
And the level of skill from the last few years is visibly better for the Eagles. Junior seems to fit right in with the rest of the team. Newark East fans have to be excited about how they looked.
And the Hornets didn't lose this game, the Eagles won it. To get a win over a talented Burton team says a lot for the future of Newark East this season.
And that'll do it for our broadcast of Garden State IAA Hoops. For Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger, I'm Joe Lamy. Thanks for joining us. We hope to see you again for more presentations of...
Whoa! Rookies got some serious skills.
Oh, you like that? You like that?
Kid, that was something special watching you out there tonight.
Yo, wait up.
Wait. Man, how you doing, kid? My name is Archie. Archie Baldwin. Dad and I were teammates.
Yeah, I think I remember that. Can't remember though. Sure.
高評価ありがとうございます。ぜひ毎日頑張って配信しますので、チャンネル登録の方もよろしくお願いいたします。はい。頑張ってスキル磨いていきますんで。
Archie?
Yeah. Look, I'll get right to the point. Upside, off the charts. Strong basketball IQ, high motor, and you understand tempo.
ゆっくりバスケさんありがとうございます。めちゃめちゃ嬉しいです。
Who? Like scholarship?
Exactly.
Is that something you think? Something you know you can do?
I mean, it's only one game. You show me what you got in the next one, bring me some high numbers, and we'll talk. But for right now, enjoy the moment.
もうお名前通り多分バスケを愛してらっしゃるんでしょうね、きっとね、バスケさんね。僕もです。スニーカーも大好きですし、バスケジャージもめっちゃ集めてますし、実際僕 NBA も見に行きました。 さて、今次の段階2つ星に上がってると。今高校プロスペクトランキングとしてはまず2つ星の選手だよと。じゃあもう早速もう続けていきますね。特になんかもうポイントとかで上げれませんので。とりあえず1戦目は対象できたということでございます。パークやってたクラッシュしたんですか？もうだいぶ進んでいらっしゃいますね。まだもう全然僕このレベルなんでまだ
Good evening, everyone, and
パークはまだ
welcome.
行っ
We
て
have
ないんですけ
another
ど、早く行
exciting
きたいです。
edition of Garden State IAA Hoops for you. I'm Joe Lamy. To my side are Drake
なんか
Hugo and
結
Danny
構
Hogger. We'll be
ね、
seeing the
デー
Redfield
タクラッシュ
Foxes
し
play
ますよ
host to the
ね。
Newark
僕
East Eagles.
テンティの時
And
も
at this point in
作っ
the
たビルド
season, we know that we can
消え
expect
て
an
て、
intense matchup. The
まあ
Eagles
一応
are a
ね、
much improved team looking to come into
復旧の
Redfield
方
and
法はある
take
んで
one
あ
on
れ
the
ですけど、
road. It won't be easy, but they
マジ
have
か
the
よ。
firepower to make it happen.
And standing in their way will be Connor Rosenberg, the fantastic guard for the Renfield Foxes. He's got size, touch, just about everything. You can bet he'll be a handful for the Eagles.
This beautiful gymnasium will be rocking in no time as the Foxes defend their court against the Eagles. A look at the lineup for Newark East. You have Junior running point guard duties. He's joined by Day in the backcourt. And in the middle, it's going to be Marceda. And the rest of the front court is Lack at the 3 with Zadirko at the 4. Foxes starting with the group of Lee and star sophomore Rosenberg in the backcourt. Joseph and Bishop make up that forward pairing. And it's big Bobby Andrews getting the start at center. And Renfield, one of the nicer schools in the area, their community puts a lot of time and effort into the school, and the results are easy to see.
Well, it's one of the more affluent areas in the state, and everybody knows it. Still, it's always nice to see a community rally around their high school and give them the resources they need.
Nice.
James Marceda with a block.
いいよ。
I love when Marceda leverages his reach and height on D, able to cleanly deny the shot attempt.
名前は何だね、彼は。届いていかないと分からない。くるくるくるくる回りやがって。
Rosenberg outside. Outside, Bishop. Andrews. Back to Bishop.
4 straight misses to start the game. Not looking good for them.
Again, the miss by the Foxes. And he makes that one.
Right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. No misses and 3 buckets early.
They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change.
And while every game hasn't been smooth sailing for Newark, one thing you can see from this team is they are improving each
遊ん
game.
でた。遊んでた。
And
ごめ
Joe,
んなさい。
that's a big credit to both Coach Bishop as well as the senior leadership on Newark. It's been a
そうです
special year for
ね。
this group in large part to their hard work.
何しましょうかね。まだ考
And
え
he
中
was
ですけ
fouled
ど
on。the way up. 2 free throws coming up.
まあエリ
The foul
エリート行き
called
たいで
on
すね。
Gregory.
僕も
Tremendous effort
あといろん
from
なチャリンコ乗
Junior.
り回したいです。
Clashes with some aggressive defense,
チャリンコ
but manages
チャリン
to
コ
release his shot and get fouled.
And he knocks down the first one.
自転車ね。自転車。もうこの方々めんどくさい。へい。
And so he hits them both.
Growing up in Newark has its perks. Junior got to hone his skills on the hard courts. Not too
あ
far
とは
away
まあ
in
マイ
New
キャリ
York
アやり
City.
ながら、
And playing in those
あと
pickup games is
歴代最
a
高
great
得点
experience
と
for a
か
young player.
好きなこっそり目指してましたけど。
Zadirko with the
はい。
block.
キレッキレやね、ラック君かな。ラック君。
And he's got his first free throws of the night right here. First free throw is good. He's perfect so far from the line.
そうでしょうね。はい、行こう。
Here in the first quarter with just about 2 minutes gone by.
Well, it's been a good start for the season for the Eagles. You can see their confidence grow with each win they notch.
The win helps, but this team knows they have a great roster with the
今
addition
回
of
スリ
Junior.
ー難
He's
しく
made
ないで
everyone
す
else
か、
better
バスケ
around
ット。
him, especially with the attention he commands. The body language of this team is completely different than last year.
Pass to Gregory. Now here's Lee, covered by Junior. three-pointer from Rosenberg. That one falls, coming off Robert Andrews' feet.
I can't believe Rosenberg just pulled that off. You just don't see that kind of accuracy from a high school player.
Back to Junior. Shoots. Not wasting any time there and hitting the shot.
そうでしょう、そうでしょう。なんかメーターもちょっとなんか速度もパーッといくし、
in the paint.
見にくいんですよね、前に慣れてるから。
Gonna try to draw something up to get their offense back in gear.
And they need it. They've hit a rough patch.
早くパーク行かないと。もうね、とりあえず
Here's Ducey.
他の
Over
プ
to
レイ
the
ヤーさん
left
とやる
wing.
やらない別にして、ネイバーフットが醍醐味ですからね。
Madison.
いっぱい入れ墨入れちゃおう。
Back to Ducey. Outside Roberts. 6 on the shot clock.
そうなんですよ。もう僕スティックいろいろねテストでやってみて、スティックもめっちゃむずいんで、もうスティック切りました。
Again, the miss by the Foxes.
And with Renfield, they care quite a bit about their athletics.
もう純粋
Tons
に
of
四
money
角
from
ボタン、
donations have found their way to the
PS
school.
版なん
They
です
have
け
a
ど、四
lot
角
to
ボ
show
タン
for
だ
it.
けで。
And a nice finish to that transition scoring opportunity.
No hesitation in what he wanted to do. One burst to the rim and he finished the play.
本当はね、スティックのシュートあった方がいろんなムーブでき
They
ると
get
思
a
うんです
hand
けど。
on it.
はい
Mason with the steal. Here's Junior. That
Hey.
shot's good.
From the start of this game, their offense has
うわ
been
テイクオーバ
firing
ー。
on
あと
all
55秒
cylinders.
もったいないかな。
Tremendous momentum right now. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Race outside. Here's Madison.
スイッチですか。
Now Roberts. Back to Madison. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that
なるほど。
shot.
And this is where you want Madison being
でもスイ
assertive.
ッチ
He's
版で
got
も
the
どこでも
size
で
that
き
he
るからい
needs
い
to
な
be
と思って
effective
ね、
up
僕
close.
も思ってたんですけど。
Here's Junior. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 of 6 to start the game.
Just no fire from them on defense right now.
まあね、
They're
もちろん
getting
プレステ
destroyed
で
in
や
the
ろうと
paint.
思えばね、リモートと
It's
か
actually a little
バ
embarrassing.
ットとかできると思うんですけど、やっぱね、
Outside Roberts.
スイッチの方がそういうの優れてるだろうから。スイッチはもうだいぶやってない
Swing to
な。
Madison. Ducey. Here's Roberts. He got it up in time, but it doesn't fall. And we've reached the end of the first. Eagles out in front. Up.
第一クォーターシュート。
Welcome back, everyone. More high school sports coverage on the way as the second.
あ、下げられてる。かわいそう。おい、追いついてきてんじゃねえかよ。なんでやねん。そういう感じにしたい
And
わ
while Coach Bishop did play ball himself in high school, he wasn't a standout athlete.
I remember hearing about him playing, very much of a game manager type of guard. Coach didn't try to do too much with him. He had strong fundamentals and overachieved given his lack of athleticism. Pretty much exactly what you want in a coach.
But they get it back, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Foxes will retain possession.
皆さんぜひ初見の方もぜひコメントくださいね。なんかこう楽しんでいきましょうよ。
And here
ま
in
だ
the second, about 3
お祭り
minutes
的なノリ
played.
で。ね、発売2日目ですから
Connor
ね。
Rosenberg on the wing. He's guarded by Marceda. Andrews misses. The Eagles with the lead. And here comes the break. Here's Junior. And Junior throws it down.
And Junior gets down the court fast to put a finish on the fast break. Explosive hustle.
They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
That shot off. Nice D from Dave Zadirko. And here are the Eagles now. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And now that's 10 points in a row that have come right at their front door.
Hey, they're just getting handled down there. Have to toughen up. Make a stand.
Pass to Andrews. And Robert Andrews gets double teamed. We can't get that one to go. Here's Junior, and that finds the bottom of the basket. Nice feed that time from Marceda. And here are the Foxes. 8-point game. And here's Rosenberg. Up top, Lee. Shoots a three. Troy Lee with another miss. Here's Junior. He's still hot. That's basket number 9 out of 10, shooting 90%.
They've been attacking inside, sparking this run.
And when you're aggressive, good things tend to happen. We'll see if they can maintain this level of intensity as the game goes on.
Pass to Rosenberg. Again, the miss by the Foxes.
He found himself in space and just rushed the shot a little bit.
And here's Junior outside. Can't get it to go. He's only missed 2 of his 11 attempts thus far. Rosenberg outside. To end the run. James Marceda with the block. And that does it for the first half of play. Eagles out in front, up 10. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And the second half getting started. Renfield playing host to Newark East here on Garden State IAA Sports. And it's the Eagles with the ball.
And with Junior, it's easy to see the natural athletic ability that he possesses. He was a great football player, and that fluidity translates to the hardwood well for him.
+8 in the rebound differential. Yet another reason they controlled this game.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They have taken the initiative.
Pass to Rosenberg. That one falls, coming off Robert Andrews' feed. And with Junior and his athleticism, he's pretty much having to learn the nuances of basketball on the fly.
Well, he's played ball before, no doubt about that. But playing organized ball is a completely different beast. Suffice to say, Junior's done an excellent job adjusting to the team.
Now here's Andrews. He's guarded by Marceda. Now here's Rosenberg. The defense right there.
He'll be the first to tell you that's a shot he should convert. The D is not tight on it.
And Junior throws it down.
Junior has been playing at the next level today. Hopefully there are some scouts in the crowd to witness it.
Rosenberg outside. Outside Lee. Andrews shoots over Marceda. Here's Gregory, and he comes up with the deuce.
Rebounding is all about effort. There, he shows plenty.
Timeout called by the Eagles. And the Eagles will go for a different look here.
Half
of basketball played here in the third.
Madison. Zane Roberts. Substitution on the court.
The Foxes trailing. And Junior, as many of you know, is the son of Duke, one of the largest figures in Newark hoops history.
And I don't know why Junior waited so long to get into the game of basketball, but I bet his father would be elated now that he's on the floor. Duke was a legend in the area, and Junior would be lucky to have that same kind of impact.
Now here's Grace. That one drops for 2.
A sensational run has them on the verge of tying it up, or maybe even taking the lead.
The turnaround's been unreal, and I credit their defense right along with their offense for giving them the spark they needed.
Here's Mason. Good work defensively there by Dustin Joseph. Pass to Grace. To the middle. Madison. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Showing you the instincts he has as a passer.
And it's the Eagles with the ball. Leading by as many as 14. And it's Junior missing. Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
The Eagles now on offense. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Not fearing the contact. This is Junior's mentality. He welcomes aggressive defense on the way up.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Here's Robert. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Jonathan Lack picks one up. It's his first trip to the foul line tonight. The first one falls.
Zane Roberts. Shooting 2.
No good on that second free throw. Down low. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew the contact on the shot. And this is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. The first free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. 1 second left. Unable to get that one to go. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Eagles out in front. They lead by 6. Well, the 4th quarter getting going here. Great matchup so far between the Eagles and the Foxes in this one. Here's Rosenberg. And with Rosenberg, you have to be careful of his shot. He owns a very quick and deadly release.
His shooting motion, though, it just looks so easy, doesn't it? One of the best shooters in the state, and it's hard to believe that he's just a sophomore.
High IQ basketball from Sheffield. He gets himself an easy assist by feeding the wide open man.
Outside Roberts. Rosenberg outside. That one doesn't go either for Connor Rosenberg.
His shot has been way off, and it's certainly a reason as to why they're behind.
And it's Junior missing. Outside, Bishop. After Rosenberg. Roberts. And here's Madison. Bishop with it. Here's Rosenberg. 6 to shoot. Roberts. Rosenberg outside. That one doesn't go either for Connor Rosenberg.
He's still looking for his first 3-pointer of the second half after hitting just 1 in the first.
Their offense has stagnated.
It's been hard to watch. They need a bucket, and soon.
And let's talk Bishop on the Foxes. He was the star of the team before Rosenberg stepped up onto varsity, but he's still a very valuable contributor.
And for a kid his age, you have to applaud the way he stepped aside to let Rosenberg do his thing. That's not always easy to do when you're a teenager, but Bishop's put the team first and shown great senior leadership.
Junior outside. Sadirko right side. And yep, it's good.
Yeah, Junior is quickly developing strong court awareness. Doesn't miss the easy assist off the wide open man.
Connor Rosenberg on the wing. That 3 off the mark.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him.
So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. It's going to go on Troy Lee. The first one for him falls. The Eagles making a switch here. And that's good as he hits both that time.
He's been to the line much more frequently than he was in the first half. He's not playing as tentative as he was earlier.
Rosenberg left side. Lee covered by Junior. Pass to Rosenberg. Tries to break his ice. Now Gregory. Outside, Bishop. Lee with it. Bishop. And here's Connor Rosenberg for 3. Offensive rebound. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, he's already the star of this team, and he's only a sophomore. Connor Rosenberg expected to do big things for the Foxes this year and the next 2 after.
さあ2試合目も順調に10点差でございますが、
And the first one.
下げる今のところ。
Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 have gone by. Here's Junior. And something seems to be bothering Junior out there. He's favoring his leg.
怪我し
Yeah,
た
it
と
looks
い
like
うとこ
something
ろね、
might
これ
have
で。
gone wrong with his knee on the last trip down. You hate to see that late in a game like this one. You have to wonder if he'll be able to keep playing.
James Marcedo with the block. And they're pushing it up. And he lobs it up. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
And you see them adding to their lead. Right now, they're following their game plan to perfection.
Absolutely. They're getting good looks and finding ways to capitalize.
Here's Rosenberg. And Dave Zadirko with the
怪我
block.
してるからスタートが遅い。
The drive now by Junior.
I like when Junior takes initiative. Being aggressive, getting the D to act on the drive.
First free throw is good. And that'll push the lead to double digits. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Here's Grace. Brothers grabs the miss. And what a huge lead the Eagles have opened up here on the Foxes. I'm not sure many expected this kind of score.
It just goes to show the confidence and swagger that Newark has been playing with so far this season. They look to be a team on a mission.
Now here's Junior. Pass to Mason. Good work defensively there by Dustin Joseph. Outside Evans. Junior, he's guarded by Roberts. The drive by Junior. Misses off the left iron.
Well, this game's finally gotten away from them.
It has. There's not really anything at this point that they can do.
Offensive rebound. Back to Roberts. Race. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And here's Junior outside. Misses there. And with the final whistle sounding, that'll do it for us. Eagles getting a big win here in Redfield as their season of surprise continues.
And once again, you can see the impact that Junior has had on the court tonight. This game was a great example of just how different this team is with him in the lineup.
And Rosenberg did just about everything he could to make this game as tough as possible. But Newark East got the better of them. They're looking like one of the tougher teams in the division now.
Indeed they are, and that'll do it for our broadcast. On behalf of Drake and Danny, I'm Joe Lamy. Thanks for tuning in to our presentation of Garden State IAA basketball.
Hey, easy now.
It's okay, coach. It felt fine when I was playing. Just tweaked it at the end there.
Just get you checked out all the same, yeah?
声が渋い。さあ2試合目も大勝で終わっております。パークの試合がようやく終わった。パークのクラッシュうまく復元できたんですか？いけました？なんかデータクラッシュしたあれですよね。クラウドで保存されてるデータをちょっと戻したらパーク試合が弱く終わってね。よかったよかった。ってことは大丈夫だったってことかな。痛そう。そのでもジョーダンかわいいね、青いジョーダン。
Archie? Hey. Oh, take it easy, boy. Slow down.
ジョーダン
So how am I doing now?
You show some things. Got some good tape to show the right people.
そうですよね。シュートが全然決まらんよね。
You show some upside, but you still got to step it up. 2 games is still just a small
よかったで
sample
す。
size.
もう僕の
But it could get
腕がな
recruiters
ま
in
ったん
the
かな
gym.
そう思ってましたけど、皆さんなんか苦労してはりますよ。まあでも毎回ね、新シーズンとか新しい2K発売するとちょっとみんな初め
Just like your old
変
man.
化に苦戦しますよ。
Played through it all. Even in the
On a busted
championship.
foot and still dropped 40.
You know the story.
I know all the stories, Archie.
It's cold out here, man. Let's get something to eat on me. Hola, linda. Como ellos? Yeah. This time I'm working with this kid. Been working with this one.
リンダは人の名前ね。
Junior, Me dá um abraço, me dá um abraço.
She said you better go over and give her a hug. She remembers when you were a baby.
Oh, yeah. Nice to meet you.
Please, sit on the house. Obrigada.
Yeah, man, the photos on these walls. Man, y'all knew. I never knew that man.
He sacrificed a lot for you and your mom. That's why I wonder if he would have been in the...
Look, I'm gonna stop you right there, all right? This is not gonna be a situation where you start becoming my mentor and give me all type of life advice, all right? Look, I'm not a victim. I don't got no daddy issues. The man you knew is just not the man I knew. That's all.
So what about the next game?
Coach just wants me to sit until I get healthy.
I agree. Isn't the game after the next one the big invitational at the Barclays? A lot of elite players are going to be there from around the country.
Yeah, Hendrix Cobb.
Your father used to coach him, right?
Yeah, we was tight till his family moved to New Orleans when we were 12.
Y'all still talk?
Here and there on social.
His name is #1 on every board that matters.
Yeah.
He's the show, which makes it easy for us to get people there who can push the needle. But that needle ain't gonna budge if you're limited.
All right, so what's up, Archie? I mean, clearly you got connections and everybody knows you. So why aren't you working some college job?
Oh, I did. Big Ten, Big East. Did it for 20 years. Then competition got a little heavy. I started coloring outside the lines a little.
You a band?
No, nothing that dramatic. Still get a job, but when you got that scarlet letter on your chest.
And I'm your way back in?
That's right.
Why should I trust you, man?
Well, you shouldn't. But your timeline is short. And if you don't got 5 guys like me knocking at your door, I'm probably your only chance. Look, I loved your father like a brother. And if I was struggling, he was always there for me. In the past, I didn't think that I would have a chance to repay him. Maybe this is my shot. So please, just think about it, all right? Get back to me.
Yo, Archie, hold up. Yo, I'm in.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, I won't let you down.
なんか頼まないと失礼じゃないんですよ。
Man, give me that ball, man. Wasting my time. Make your move when you got it. You got the angle. Take the step. Commit.
You got me. Fine.
Wasting my
let's go.
time. I got you. I got you. That's what you got to say?
What do you expect me to say?
I don't want you to say. I want you to stop putting in the work. Put in the work, Junior. I worked so hard on my step back, the heels on my Jordans unraveled. I gave my heart, my last breath to my team. Everyone I played for in Australia.
Yeah, I heard the story before, Pop. It's getting
But
old.
you're not listening. You got it all figured out now? Why? Because you got a little bit of talent? Because you put in a little bit of work? You're going to get old, football player. You'll see. You can cut your whole heart out for this game. What's it going to get you? For what? Look at me. Where am I right now? You better be prepared to give everything to this game, and it still not be enough. Get your head in the game, check ball. Face up. Kick it in.
Trainer says if you play in the next game and the knee doesn't get worse, you'd be probably 60-70% for the invitational next week. But if you sit out, you'll be 100%.
And if I can play, I'm gonna play.
I want to win games too. But I'm taking the decision out of your hands.
Wait, Coach, you
You're
can't.
sitting. I protect my players no matter what, even from themselves. It's too important for your health and your future. End of story.
Coach いいやつだな。 さあ3試合目、今三つ星まで来てます。続行いきます。ご視聴ありがとうございます。ぜひコメントや何かアクションいただければ、高評価というボタンがございますので、押していただければ非常に嬉しいでございます。チャンネル登録も待ってます。一応ですね、毎日、このシリーズですね、マイキャリアを、進めていきたいなというふうに思いますので、ギャング TV さんコメントありがとうございます。
Hello and welcome to another presentation of Garden State IAA Hoops. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. Tonight, the Newark East Eagles are going up against the North High Dragons. Danny, your thoughts on this one?
Well, the big story tonight, Junior is not in the lineup. We don't know what his status is for the entire game, but he was spotted in street clothes. Overall, a huge blow to the Eagles.
There's the
Substitution on the court.
and the Eagles look to make something happen, and that pass is airmailed and thrown out of bounds.
Oh, that can't feel good. The Eagles look really sloppy here early. This could be a long night for them.
And he controls it up top. A backdoor cut, easy look, and he missed it. How'd that not go in?
Devastating miss right there. The Eagles can't get anything going.
And the ball's knocked loose. Here the Dragons go the other way. A 2-on-1, and they'll finish with an easy bucket.
Newark just looks lost, Joe, without Junior in the lineup.
That'll do it for the first half. It's the Dragons. They're up by 11. And we'll return after halftime to bring you the start of the third.
If you're interested in running for any certified position for the next school year, then please.
All right, fellas. Here's the deal. We're getting blown out right now. You're outplayed, out-hustled, outworked. All right? Second half, I don't care what happens. I want you to just play hard every possession. Right? Ball, every rebound, play D every possession. Get some stops. All right? Now we can work ourselves back into this. Yeah, you play at a time, all right? That's good. Getting there. Let's do this. I was hard to watch you there.
Listen, I'm going in. Hey, y'all, huddle up. Y'all playing. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This ain't over yet. This ain't over yet. This ain't over yet. This ain't over yet.
Settle down. Settle down. We talked about this. You need to keep that knee in check.
Nah, I'm good to go, coach. It's my choice.
Okay?
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Win on 3. Bring it in. 1, 2, 3. Win. Let's go, fellas. Let's go. All right, you guys. Come on, let's huddle up. Let's huddle up. Bring it in. Bring it in. I don't have any speeches for you. Just possessions. One at a time. Let's turn this thing around right now. One time on 3.
勝てるのか勝てるのか11点差やぞ。足は相変わらず痛そうやぞ。
On offense, here are the Dragons. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. In this backcourt of the Dragons, featuring a pair of juniors, William and Dillard, a lot of talent there, but they can get a bit sloppy at times.
Yeah, they're a bit of the wild card factor for this team. You're not exactly sure what you're going to get. Everyone knows Powell is the star, but often the barometer for this school is just how under control the backcourt tandem can play.
And the Eagles coaching staff loves this. Junior, tenacious on these physical finishes.
Here's Williams. Count it.
Finally breaking through and grabbing the board. They know they can't keep getting beat there.
Hopefully this is the turning point for them and they can get something started.
Count that bucket.
Gotta commend the focus. Junior taking the contact well and finding a way to score.
Outside it's Williams. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Three-pointer, Mike Stoffer. Marceda pulls it in. The Eagles trailing.
おい
Out of
取
bounds,
れよ
it'll go
今
to the
何
Dragons.
やってんだよ
Sloppy misconnection
お前
there.
目ついてないのか最高のパスじゃん痛い痛い痛いってなってるやろお前こっちは
Now Coral. He's got 5.
とにかく点入れさせないか
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third.
いい
The kick out to Williams.
あんなもん取らない
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Eagles.
あの距離でファウルかディープスリーやないかよ
And it's hard to shake off just how disjointed the Eagles looked in the first half. Hopefully the return of Junior will get this team back on track.
And after a start like that, you really just have to hit the reset button at halftime. Coach Bishop probably sat them down and told them, just win the next 2 quarters. Don't worry about that first half.
Outside, it's Williams. Powell outside. Williams. North high, no good that time.
They just can't get into a rhythm offensively. The shooting has not been great this quarter.
Junior, and a misfire there from Junior. Wonder if that leg is still bothering him.
Tremendous effort from Junior. Clashes with some aggressive defense that manages to release his shot and get fouled.
Good on both attempts. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Outside, it's Williams. Another miss by Charles Williams.
Just an awful shooting quarter for him. Sometimes you're just not getting into sync.
That's good for Junior.
The shots finally dropping for them in bunches, and the complexion of this game has completely changed.
That was the only thing that could have brought them back into this game. Everything had to start falling, and boy, they have gotten home.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And it's Williams missing.
And what a morale boost it must be to have Junior back on the floor. He might not be at 100%, but just having him as a threat out there as a scorer and defender makes everyone feel and play better.
And here's Matt Gibson from the arc. And out of bounds it goes. The Eagles will take it over. And the Dragons making a change here. And here are the Eagles now. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second. And Junior can't connect there. The knee could still be an issue. To the left wing. Pass to Sousa. Shoots over Marceda. Misses off the right iron. And the question you have to ask this, guys, if Junior is healthy enough to play right now during the second half, why didn't he play in the first half as well?
Yeah, it's a tough question for the coaches. And the plan might have been to sit him the whole game. But it's hard to sit back and watch your team get steamrolled. Junior probably got the itch, and here we are.
It's been a pretty rough stretch for them.
Yeah, this is an important possession. It is essential to put a stop to this run.
Now a timeout called by North High.
On the wrong side of a run like this, you need to burn a timeout.
Coach was aware and didn't hesitate. Have to do something before the game gets completely away from you.
Outside Stauffer. Here's Jones. Great D that time from KJ Day. Well, throughout this season, Junior has been playing in the shadow of his dad. Duke was just a huge figure in the basketball community of this area.
And that's been an added layer to his success, following his father's footsteps after his passing. Junior's story is one that you could see in a documentary one day.
Junior's had to overcome a lot of adversity. As a young man, losing his father, getting a late start playing basketball, but there is no doubting his talent.
And that's good as he hits both that time.
And if they continue their outstanding free throw shooting here in the second half, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've yet to miss a single foul shot this half. Taking care of business.
Now here's Stauffer. Now guarded by Evans. Pass to Hopkins. Shoots over Mason. Hopkins can't hit it. The Eagles with the lead. Now Evans.
10番に渡したかった。
Mason outside. Junior beyond the arc. That's it. It's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 of 7 to start this one.
今の嬉しい。
Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
Outside Jones. Swings it to Gibson. And that time also a missed shot.
There's no rhythm or flow in their offense right now.
While on the flip side, their opposition is on fire. Gotta stop this run somehow.
And we've reached the end of the third. Eagles out.
みんなこぼすもんね。シュートが決まらんから。
Well, as the fourth quarter
そうか、
gets
セン
going,
ターか。なんか前回もセンターの動きもっさりしてるのが嫌で全然やらなかったですけど。
And Junior playing on a weakened knee. You just wonder how long he's going to be able to last out there. Surely they'll want to take precaution with him.
Part of the reason they can extend this lead, they've shot it so well.
Just keep feeding them. Look to put this away in the fourth.
knocks it loose. Pass to Sousa.
センター有利か、そうか、
Back to
リバウンド取
Coral.
るからか。
Jones. Second shot chance. And it's laid in by Coral.
Look at Coral getting aggressive on the boards, locks up the rebound, and quickly sends it right back up.
Now here's Junior. The D right on him.
あれ
That one a
今
little
の入
long.
らんのなんで
They're desperately trying to get this one back within reach.
And with very little time to spare.
From deep, it's Reese Jones. It's hauled in by the Eagles.
こっち
Right wing,
こっち
Junior. He's guarded by Sousa. Again with the miss there. Junior really struggling to play to his normal standards. 4 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Howell's shot is off. Now the Eagles with it. Junior just can't seem to get anything going right now, and you can just tell that he isn't close to 100% right now.
Not fearing the contact. This is Junior's mentality. He welcomes aggressive defense on the way up.
完璧
He hits the second from the line.
Didn't have the steadiest of hands at the line there, but that was all they needed to put a cap on this one.
Well, this game's finally gotten away from them.
ア
It
シスト
has.
取れて
There's
ない
not really anything at this point that they can do.
That one drops
Easy,
for him.
Terrific find.
Listen up.
Everyone loves playing with someone who can move the ball like that.
Junior inside. He's covered by Wertuck.
悪いシュートかいよ
Gibson with it. Brett Hotkins from outside. Off
Hey.
target with the shot. And there it is. The comeback is complete. What an amazing effort from the Newark East Eagles to fight their way back and steal a game that looked lost at half.
Totally. Credit the fans for keeping the Eagles in this game, staying energetic. But the story of the game has to be Junior, fighting his way through injury to lead his team in the second half.
I'll tell you what, the amount of heart that Junior showed in this game, the passion he played with when he clearly wasn't at his best, that's something you rarely see in any sport.
Reminds you a bit of the passion his dad played with. And for that, that'll do it for us tonight. And a make.
Yeah, baby. God, I love watching that. Enjoy the moment, Junior. You'll never forget it.
Yeah, thanks, Arch.
Now remember, rice it, okay? Rest, ice, compress, and elevate the knee.
No doubt, all week, baby.
Hey. And focus on the invitation. That's all that matters now. Enjoy your night, baby. You earned it.
Thanks, Arch.
Remember, rice it.
めっちゃ喜んでるやん、アーチ。ちょっ ともうちょっと肌の色濃いことできるかな。これ肌の色どうやって調整するんだ。肌あった。ちょっとこっちにしてみる。よし。さてと、じゃあ続行で今は4つ星まで来たので、さて続きますよ。もう勝てへんかったら一からやり直してやるかな。
Recruiters everywhere. Oh, my man, Jimmy, even got big Liz up there. Evan, Chuck, a couple of heavy hitters in the NBA even getting an early look. Man, it's all happening, Junior. How do you feel?
I'm good. Focused.
You look good, too.
You look stretched, Arch.
Well, that's okay, because I'm not playing. Look, a win would be ideal, but skills matter. You know, positive possessions, tempo, your demeanor in the warm-ups, your focus in huddles. Every player is an investment. They're going to be trying to get all kinds of intel to make sure you're a good fit.
Write that down. Bigger than Broadway. The Hendrix Cobb experience is about to light this city up.
Hendrix, have you narrowed down on any college selections? Or are you planning on jumping overseas? Hendrix.
Yo! I mean, I heard we was playing, but I had to come see it with my own eyes.
Yeah, it's good to see you, man.
Good to see you back playing. This is where you belong. On the court.
That's what's up, man. How's New Orleans, though?
Home. It's good. I'm gonna hit shoot around.
All right.
See you on the floor?
Yep.
I know that's your friend and all, but you need to stay focused. You light him up and the world will open up for you.
All right, you need to reel it in now.
I'm serious.
Nah, I'm serious too, man. It's just, vein in your neck is bulging right now, man, and I'm worried about you.
Ain't no vein in my neck bulging. How big is it?
Like, man, I'm just saying, you need to worry about your salt intake. That's all.
See, now you're pushing it.
I done played basketball before. I know what this game is about. I know how to win. As soon as that tip goes up, ain't no friends no more. Don't worry, Arch. I got it.
No. This room's for players and coaches only. Out.
Ah, it's okay. Coach, he's with
I
me.
know exactly who he is. Out!
Hey, come on now, don't hold back. Tell me how you really
This
feel.
is funny to you?
No, it's not. But it's your show, right, Henry?
Yeah. What's he gonna owe you after all this?
Nothing. Nothing at all, Coach. Have a great game, Junior.
Thanks, Arch.
It's all up to you now. Go get him.
So as I was telling you.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Barclays Center. We're here for the final game in the Battle of Brooklyn. I'm Joe Lamy. Alongside me are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. Great matchup in this one between Louisiana Northeast and Newark East.
Sure is, Joe. Both teams have looked impressive lately, but you'd have to be a fool to think this isn't Louisiana Northeast to lose. They're led by top recruit Hendrix Cobb. This team is tops in the country.
The depth and talent of the Civic Cats will be hard to match, but the Northeast Eagles are no slouches, and they played with heart all season long. They also have a surprise star in Junior that can provide matchup issues for the Civic Cats.
Either way, we'll be in for a treat as the top talent in high school hoops hits the floor. The scouts will be tuned in for this one as the Battle of Brooklyn is on its way. We see the Eagles starting with Day and Junior, the talented backcourt pair. On the wing, you have Black, Zadirko and Marcedo make up the post pair to round out the starting five. For the Cats, it's the star tandem in the backcourt with Cobb at the 1 and Davidson at the 2. Splitter fills in at the small forward position with the high-flying Teddy Edwards at the power forward spot, with Mushi Fresh routing it out starting at center.
And for Junior, the interest in him from colleges has been growing all season long. There's a good chance he'll get some offers from great schools to play at the next level.
4-3, and the Civic Cats another 3.
An assertive shot by Cobb at the three-point line. You can really see some serious potential in his raw shooting ability.
Junior inside, Cobb on him. And the miss there from Junior. Boy, he just doesn't look at full strength in this one. Swings it to Splitter from downtown. Black pulls it down. Going back to Junior and the offers from colleges, guys. It seems like a lock he'll get at least an invite from some major schools.
And they'd be foolish not to offer him a scholarship at this point. He's proved time and time again this season that this is just the tip of the iceberg for him. Junior could be a huge player at the college level.
And a look at the Civic Cats bench, it's not the most talented, but the group is well seasoned. A lot of seniors who have seen everything this program has thrown their way.
Outside, Black. Pass to Junior. Shoots it up. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
First
quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Splitter outside. For 3, it's Hendrix Cobb. That one goes in for him too. He's making it look easy. Now 4 for 4. And thinking about the Civic Cats bench, guys like Sapita, Timmerman, and Wang, not very talented, but they're experienced.
I agree. Certainly they're the last guys you expect to do any real damage out on the floor, but they're really not known for their school. But that leadership, that experience that they provide, that secures their spot on this team.
Outside Cobb. Betray. It's hauled in by the Eagles.
That's a break for the D. He's not the guy to leave open out there on the perimeter.
Yeah, that's a breakdown, plain and simple, but they got away with it.
How about a little bit of trivia? You talk to Hendrix Cobb, and he'll tell you a major figure in the development of his game was Duke, the father of Junior on the Eagles.
Yeah, Duke coached Cobb when he was coming up and still living out in Newark. Very nice of Cobb to give credit to the late Duke for his development. You can see the precision in Cobb's game that Duke certainly played a part in.
Pass to Timmerman. Kept alive. Here's Wang. The basket's good off the assist from Teddy Edwards.
They executed their offense to perfection on that trip down.
Here's Junior. Here's Mason. Soft touch off the glass and in.
Scouts love when guys like Mason hustle on the glass. This kind of activity is impressive to see.
To the left wing. Left side, Edwards. Fresh can't get it to fall.
And there wasn't a ton of congestion in the lane. He could have done better, that's for sure.
Stolen away by Wang. And the foul called on Junior. That is his first foul. Third free throw attempt of the game.
おお、ちょっと待って。だいぶ空いとるかな。ちょっとなんでいつもこうやって俺を窮地に立たせる。
And for the Eagles, they're technically the away team in this game, even though it's being played right in their backyard.
And you have to admire the effort the Eagles have shown all tournament long, too. They knew they'd have the crowd support most of the way, and they've earned it with their play.
Here's Junior. Cobb with the board. So it's the Cats now. They haven't allowed any points here in the second quarter. Back to Splitter. Pass to Cobb. To the inside. Fresh. And the layup falls.
Yeah, Cobb's basketball IQ is incredibly high for a player his age, keeping his teammates involved in the action of the game.
Down low. And it's Junior missing.
これ入れられへんかったら
Splitter outside. Out to Cobb. Back to Splitter. Fresh. He's covered by Sheffield. Outside Cobb. Splitter outside. Left side, Edwards. And Dave Zadirko with the block.
The work ethic of Zadirko on display. Great job hustling and timing the block just right.
Fresh with the steal. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played so far. Back to Cobb. Pure from three-point range.
And this is the matchup everyone wants to see. Hendricks Cobb versus Junior. They'll be going at each other all game long at their position.
Here's Junior. And Junior looking a bit winded out there. Wonder if that injury is still bothering him. And even though he's out there and playing, Junior just doesn't seem like he's his usual self.
I would guess that he just doesn't have the same endurance as he normally does. I mean, he's moving fine, but everything seems to be a bit tougher for him tonight.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up.
And credit the initiative of Zadirko. Like seeing him take it strong and earn the call.
First trip to the line for him here. And the first one drops. And so he hits them both.
Splitter
with the ball. Pass to Cobb. Releases. The second chance effort. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming.
With his size and strength, I think Edwards is going to have a lot of success in the college game. He's physical enough, and his skill set is developing quickly.
And he sinks the second.
14点差。はい、翔也君ありがとう。
Now Junior. 9 points in this one. 7-second difference between the shot and game clock. To the middle. Not the best shooting night for Junior, and you wonder if his knee is the issue, guys.
He might not be making a big deal or show out of it, but the numbers say it's bothering him still. He just doesn't seem to have it tonight.
For the Cats, this is more than just a road game for them. These young men are dealing with the first taste of play after traveling across the country.
Yeah, that should be a big advantage for the Eagles, Joe. They'll want to do whatever they can, keep their foot on the gas pedal, and keep the tempo of this game up. Hopefully, that should even out the talent advantage that the Civic Cats have on paper.
That'll do it for the first half. Civic Cats out in front. They lead by 14. And we send it to halftime now, back with the third quarter right after this. And the second half of the Battle of Brooklyn starting up here. Great game so far between 2 fantastic high school squads. So it's the Cats now. Here's Splitter. Outside Cobb. No good on the 3. On the wing, Junior, guarded by Cobb. And he comes up with the deuce.
Yeah, Junior is quickly developing strong court awareness. Doesn't miss the easy assist off the wide open man.
Swings it to Splitter. And here's Fresh. He's got 5. Inside. And it's Edwards missing. And only 1 injury to report for the Eagles in this one. Junior's still not at full strength.
The team was hoping that Junior's knee would have been fully healed by now, but it just hasn't recovered the way they wanted. He'll be available for them, but he isn't close to 100%. He might even be on a minutes restriction.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
This is where you feed Edwards. Let him use his height and weight to do damage from there.
Timeout called by the Eagles.
He's left a lot to be desired with that shot selection. There's a lot of forcing, some ill-advised put-ups. Contested shots have been happening all game. If I was coaching, maybe sit him down, let him collect his thoughts, get a different strategy going.
Pass to Junior. Sadirko, right side. Kicks it out to Junior. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third.
He can't seem to find his shots today.
Cobb down low, defended by Lack. And the basket is good by Cobb.
Gotta honor the shot if you're the D. Cobb, showing how effective he can be from there.
Pass to Junior. Rebounded by Hendricks Cobb.
The second half, off to a bumpy start, only hitting one of their first 4 shots.
2 minutes into the second half now. Splitter. Outside, Timmerman. Now here's Cobb. He shoots again. Scoop to the hoop and in.
And without a doubt, Hendricks Cobb, the #1 recruit in the nation. We're seeing him tonight. A lot of eyes will be on him during this contest.
Junior inside. Cobb on him. Junior. Louisiana with the board.
I like how forceful they've been on the glass, really getting after it.
They just look hungrier and more aggressive. The other team looks overmatched.
Now Edwards, defended by Lack. Back to Cobb. Pass to Fresh. It's Pooh Splitter on the wing with just 5 to shoot. And it's Hendricks Cobb missing again. And with Cobb, the #1 prospect from this class, without a doubt. He's still undecided on where he's going to school, guys.
Yeah, and it's not from a lack of offers. Many major schools have reached out to him already. Cobb knows, though, he has all the power and will make his decision when he's good and ready.
And the Eagles will go for a different look here. And he makes both free throws.
It's funny to think that not too long ago, Junior wasn't even thinking about basketball. He was focused on football. It's obvious now that he made a good call to switch to hoops.
Pass to Fresh. Back to Davidson. Fresh. Zach Timmerman on the wing. He's covered by Mason. And it's good for 2. And as many expected, the Cats just too much to handle. Their loaded roster getting a big lead going here in the second half.
You can find an answer for Cobb. You can find an answer for Davidson, or maybe Edwards. But you can't answer for all of them. That's when the Eagles are finding out, and tonight it's been all Civic Cats.
Here's Davidson. The teardrop falls in.
Everyone seems to be sleepwalking out on defense, and it's been that way ever since they came out of the half.
Outside, Evans. Junior. Shoots from the right block. That shot doesn't fall.
This is a quarter I'm sure he'd rather forget.
Yeah, he needs to put this one behind him and move on.
ちょっと待ってくださいね。成功率にしてみようか。
On. Also make some fresh adjustments.
あれちょっと待って。
And Davidson gets it to go.
They've been attacking inside, sparking this run.
And when you're aggressive, good things tend to happen. We'll see if they can maintain this level of intensity as the game goes on.
Here's Junior. And it's Timmerman with the board.
And they have come out and done an excellent job on the glass.
And it's poured into the rest of their play. All-around strong effort from them. Check out Mason's awareness on defense. He tracks the ball as it's going up.
And the Eagles making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Junior outside. Can't get it to fall.
I don't know if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started.
負けた。いやもう全然入らんすよ僕
Outside
も。
Cobb.
なんだこのゲーム。はいはいはい。なんでこいつもいたの？
And a foul called on Junior. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, that's a frustration foul right there.
And that's not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team is happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking it out on your opponent.
And he's good on the second.
We are looking at one of the best players in the country, and one of the most self-assured players, too. Cobb's a unique talent, he knows it.
And that'll do it. The Louisiana Northeast Civic Cats have won the Battle of Brooklyn. The top team in the nation looked the part as they took down several teams to come away with the invitational title.
Just exceptional. When you look at the talent that the Civic Cats have on their roster, it seems overwhelming this was going to be the case. The Eagles put up a fight, but Cobb and the rest of the Civic Cats were just too much for them.
And when it comes down to it, the Civic Cats were supposed to win this. That's the level of success they expect. The talent they have makes anything short of winning every game.
I mean, what can I say?
How about admitting that I'm better than you? Now that would be a good start.
I'm not going that far. Yeah, you got me this time.
Hey, listen, man. You showed something to these scouts tonight. I know it. There will be others.
We'll celebrate with your teammates, man. You deserve it.
Whoa, celebrate. We're a travel team, baby. We don't celebrate. It's just on.
初イベントですかね。あ、時間的なイベントか。もう一試合ぐらいある？もう一試合ない？これで終わり？
Man, this is it. College. Atmosphere, the tradition, the coaching. It's nothing like it, Junior. It's a good time to get to know who you are, too. Get an education, you know? I mean, there's no money right now, but the path gets easier for you to get a bigger brand once you get into the league because of all the TV exposure.
Yeah, like Zion.
Exactly, like Zion. It's not going to be easy. Bad games gets magnified. Bad press snowballs fast in college.
Yeah, but positive press snowballs too.
Exactly. So we want to keep it positive. I know you made a few visits, talked to a few coaches, but the decision is yours. Where do you see yourself next year, Junior?
あ、なんか押してもらった。
Make the right choice, Junior. Let's get you on a call with Coach. I know he's going to be thrilled. I'm going to be keeping an eye on you, you hear me?
どこの大学？今の。
Just hit me up.
Thanks, Archie.
Moving into a bigger world now, Junior. Think you ready?
Oh, no doubt, man.
どこかわからん大学に行くことになりましたよ。
I'm gon' let it shine. This love light of mine. I'm gon' let it shine, let it shine. Light. Living and grinding.
まあいいやん。お、ミシガンステート。もういいや、ミシガンステートだったらもう。よっしゃ。さあ、行くぞ。ミシガン。ルイ君と一緒でゴンザカでもよかったよね。ゴンザカ大学。
Living and grinding, hustling it. Hey. Let's get it.
Junior, Red. You guys ready? Excited?
100, coach. Don't know any other way.
Yes, sir. Can't wait. Good. Like we spoke about in practice, conference is tough this year. We got high expectations in the media. But if we win more than we lose, we should be situated pretty well come tournament time. But tonight, it's Midnight Mania. All right?
Right.
It's a celebration. Everybody on this team has sacrificed a lot to get here, so you put on a show for those fans. All right? Enjoy it. Hey, Junior, I just want to...
ちょっとじゃあストレス感じるんですよね。今までみたいにこうサクサクサクっという感じはないということですね。いやでもマジでシュート外れますよ今回。イージーでもバンバン外れるもんね。でもシュートは成功率でいこうかな。
I'm gonna say stay humble. And we go bump. You go say stay hungry. And you're not feeling it. Nah, man.
センターで作ってよかった。それ僕ね多分めっちゃバスケさんいいめっちゃジャストな選択かもしれないですよ。
I'm terrified.
あんなゴール下のイージー外したことないですよ。マジで僕。
Receiving your energy.
You are a weird dude, man.
I hear that a lot.
Stay humble, stay humble.
Thompson.
Yeah, yes, sir.
All right, y'all. Let's bring it in.
背番号12なの。
Huddle up, y'all. Come on, come on. Talk to him, Red.
Hey, y'all, I'm gonna keep it short. Today sets the tone. So let's go out there and give these fans a season that they can look forward to, okay? Break it down, Junior. Come on.
All right, y'all. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3. Family.
さあ。よしよしよし。コントロール入ってる。はい。お。あ、いいね。よいしょ。やっぱ怪我の影響もでかく、あれ怪我じゃない方が良かったのかな、選択としては。次やるときは怪我、1試合休める。レイカーズから締めくるかな。いただき。あ、違う。これシュート。これは嫌だ。シュートメーターオン。これでいいか。これは入れさせて。これシュートメーターはフリースローのみ。よし。もったいないことしちゃったぜ。1点。パークそうっすよね。待ってる間結構ずっと立って見てるだけですもんね。パークに考えるもんだな。 どうよどうよ。よっしゃ、完璧。フリースローはね、分かってきたんですけどね。ここはもう選手に成功率いらない。そろそろあれでしょ、10-0やからタイムアウトの後輩でしょ。プレーだよ。てか名前ジュニアになってるんですよ。名前獅子王どこ行ってる獅子王。これバグ？どこ行った俺の名前。バスケさん名前これ大学の試合の時に名前ジュニアになっちゃった。これはまずい。フリースローシュートメーターを オフオンにして、フリーシュートタイミングは普通のシュートのみ。シュートメーターを。これがいいのかな。あと 7.6 秒。打たせねえよ。打たせねえ。打たせねあ、成功ありがとう。あら、めっちゃ見てるやん、女の子、俺のこと。あれららららら、恋の予感？ちょっと待って。もうぶっちゃけて言うと好みじゃないけど。めっちゃ俺のこと見てるやん。ちょっと待ってね、マイプレイヤー、新コードちょっと見ます。名前どうなってるかな。なんでこれジュニアになってんの名前。どうしてなんでジュニアになってる。ちょっとだけ、ちょっとだけ一瞬離席させてください。よいしょ。これ名前がおかしくなってるのはなぜだ。まずちょっと新コードが増やせるのか。 何上げとこっかな。フリースローはいいわ。ポストフェード、ポストフック、ポストフック、ポストフェード3000も使うの？いいよ、じゃあ使ってあげるよ。で、ちょっと待ってね、マイプレイヤー見してね。名前がおかしくなってるんじゃん。顔は関係ないよね。なんで名前変わったの？これはもうデフォルト？ん？いや。わかんねえよ、そんなの。さあ、次の試合いくよ。
Boom! Okay, that boom feels like a little much. You win every time. Well, then maybe winning should feel like less of an event.
Every time feels like the first time. Boom!
Yo! Y'all up for some doubles? Hey, yo, look, no, I'm not good at this game.
Yeah, let's go, let's go. I'm always ready to take the basketball team down a peg.
Why you say that? Okay.
Because, you know.
I don't. Do you? Yeah, they think we walk around like we own the place.
Everyone treats you like you do. Boom!
Yo, I told you I was bad at this game. Now I'm starting to live up to it. All right. I don't act like that.
Because you're new. You'll change.
Wait, you act like that, right?
Not yet, but apparently it's fate. But who am I to argue with fate?
Oh,
come
God,
on,
I
man.
love
Doing that.
Yes.
All right, look. Serious.
Big game coming up, boys. First game, right? You nervous?
Yeah. College is a new game. It's a big step, but my dad taught me to respect it.
Ellie, hey, we gotta get to practice.
Oh, that's because I was winning. You wanted to walk out like that?
What's your name?
Junior. Hey, what if we win this next game and me and you do something together?
And if you lose?
Then we don't.
負けたらなし、当然だよ。
Text me after your game.
So when's the wedding?
You was just scared to say so. Ellie.
そうなの、ストーリーなの。ね、今高校から始まって、今大学生になって、大学は選ばずに丸ボタンを押したら勝手に選ばれちゃったんやけど、でそのまま、NBA にスカウトされるぐらい頑張るみたいな、そういうストーリーです。NBA でスター選手になるって感じかな。
Tonight, we'll see the Texas Tech Red Raiders as they play against the Michigan State Spartans.
獅子王ゲームズ
Here
っ
with
ていう
Greg
名前だ
Anthony
った
and
の
Clark
に
Kellogg,
ジュ
I'm
ニアっていう
Forrest
名前に
Hunt.
変えられてしまって
Looking forward to a hard-fought contest in this one.
Well, you know, that's the beauty of college basketball in my mind. These players have so much youthful exuberance. They can go all out for every game of the season. And because the season's not as long, that plays into it as well.
Yeah, the stamina of a lot of these younger guys can seem bottomless, which only makes these games even more exciting to watch.
No good from outside. Here's Junior. A piece of it. It's stolen by Evans.
And there are a lot of great college hoops programs in Texas. Texas Tech wants to be atop them all. The school is hoping to carve out their own spot as the basketball program in the Lone Star State.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play opportunity. One free throw coming up. And there are so many great athletes in every sport from the state of Texas, so that should be an attainable goal for the Red Raiders.
You know, Texas is one of the largest states in the country and has one of the biggest sports budgets in the nation. The schools are really good. All of them are good in multiple sports, but there's no dominant force when it comes to basketball. The Red Raiders are hoping they can fill that void.
Now here's Evans. Now the Spartans with it. Junior inside. His aim is not true. That makes him 1 for 2. On the wing, Mills.
Turnover.
Junior right side. Evans with the rebound.
And without a doubt, Michigan State, a huge producer of NBA talent. Some huge names from the program throughout the years. You can always count on them to develop fantastic prospects.
Boy, after the first 3 misses, I thought they'd get one here, but they still can't connect.
And he's able to get it back. A nice shot by Junior.
And you gotta love how Junior fights to keep the play alive. He's a college star now, but deep down, he's still that scrappy high school kid.
And for the Spartans, you guys, they produce players at all positions on a consistent basis.
You know, the most recent big names from the Spartans program, Jaren Jackson Jr., Draymond Green, Gary Harris. But also, don't forget now, big Zach Randolph came through the program as well. And I think Michigan State has just done a really good job of finding excellent talent and then developing that talent.
Here's Montgomery. To the middle. Here's Butler. And it's blocked by Red Thompson.
And how about that? The guard showing you some big man defensive presence. Impressive.
Junior, an easy 2 points on the layup.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Timeout called. The Red Raiders.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Well, guys, the biggest name in Spartan history is easy to pick. Magic Johnson definitely helped build this program.
Along with his coach, Magic helped establish this program. I mean, Michigan State won its first title in 1979, led by Magic Johnson. He's exactly the kind of player you want representing your school and acting as an ambassador. Nobody does it better.
He muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
I mean, you have to admire the concentration level. Junior proving he can take contact and still maintain control.
They've been looking out of sorts on the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some forward.
Now here's Livingston. And here's Junior. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
They're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Mills. Texas Tech again missing.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Well, this marks the first contest with the school for Junior. He hasn't been playing organized ball for too long, but he has learned very quickly.
Hey, there's no denying it. He's a bit raw, without question, but the coaching staff thinks he'll improve rapidly. The athleticism and skill, evident and obvious, just a matter of time before he smooths it out. You got to remember now, he only played 1 year in high school.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Pass to Nixon. Barry. Nixon. He's guarded by Hayward. Here's Livingston. Mills.
ごめん、フリーにしやった。
But they recover it. Tries to snap the cold streak. Netman, no good.
A good board there, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Here's Nixon. He's guarded by Hayward.
バスケさん今リバウンドも
Down low. Here's Nixon. Good work defensively by Hayward.
You know, one common theme for the Spartans, the group is always unselfish, and they play hard and tough. And I think you've got to give a lot of credit to both the players and the coaching staffs. They kind of hold each other accountable.
This team puts the team before anything. You look at the players they've had, Draymond Green, Denzel Valentine, Magic Johnson. They are all great team players.
Now here's Livingston. Bush with the rebound.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Timeout call. The Red Raiders.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
ベニちゃん。いいね。13対26でめっちゃ追いつかれてんねんけど、どないなっとんねんお前、俺の俺へん。
And so it's Texas Tech with it. It's a 13-point game. Down low. Deadman, no good.
And you know the freshman from Newark, they call him Junior. He was a football player for a few years, but then switched to basketball his senior year in high school. Getting an invite to play with this program seems like a good switch for him.
And once again, off the mark by Texas Tech.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Good work defensively by Kelly.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect, but he's going to have to start playing with more force. Showing he has the ability to read a defense. Junior, fantastic pass to set up a teammate.
And so we wrap up the first half. The Spartans on top. Up. And the first half of play in the books. You look at the game Junior's having. Talk about his numbers.
He's scoring with real efficiency, making it look pretty easy offensively.
Great shot selection and an instinct for scoring the ball. His talent level is obvious, and he's having his way.
Pass to Evans. Here's Butler. Back to Evans. Over Junior. The shot that time not on target. Now the Spartans take it the other way. And you guys, Junior being named a starter for this team right off the bat. Did that catch you off guard, or did you see that coming?
Well, there isn't a doubt that Junior will be great eventually. There's an argument to be made that he should have been eased into big minutes, but Coach trusted the impact that Junior has on the floor from the get-go.
Neely, and it's blocked by Mills. And he gets it back.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half, 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Neely, RB covering. Back to Evans. Mills. Pass to Butler. 6 to shoot. Will not go. Misses off the front iron.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
これ取りたい。
Now Neely, 7 points in the game. Evans up top. Outside, Mills. Evans.
Oh.
And so it looks like the Red Raiders will retain possession. The Red Raiders making a switch here.
なんで、でも俺ゴンザカに行きたかったな、でも。どうせやったら UCLA とゴンザカか。ルイちゃんの
Here's Nixon. Pass to Evans. And the foul called on Junior. That is his first foul of the game. Spartans on D. They have a 22-point lead, and that's the most they've led by. Here's Nixon. Pass to Neely. Shoots the fader.
You know, Michigan State has been absolutely dominant in Big Ten play. And, you know, it pains me as a Buckeye to admit that, but that's real talk. I mean, they have been superb and really one of the top programs in the nation for the last 20 years or so.
Here's Nixon. Evans with the ball. Covered by Junior. And once again, off the mark by Texas Tech. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now a timeout called by Texas Tech. And I know it's not easy for you to admit the success of the Spartans, Clark, but as you said, they're a premier program.
The Spartans have had 22 straight trips to the big dance. That's such an incredible feat for a program. What an outstanding job this school has done to be a pillar of the college hoop scene.
And that one's good. Junior.
Well, I'll tell you what, they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy, fast break baskets.
And on a really nice run here. And defensively, you've got to force them to operate in the half court. It allows you to put bodies on bodies.
Pass to Dentman. Evans. Shot to stop the run. Texas Tech again missing.
It's been a pretty good run recently for the Red Raiders. A lot of success. Runners up in 2019 and also had a deep tournament run in 2018.
And in both of those tournament finishes, the Red Raiders would lose to the eventual national champion.
It shows you the type of quality of teams that Texas Tech got knocked out by. Without a doubt, the Red Raiders have been dangerous in the tournament. They're getting close to claiming a title for themselves.
Livingston left side. Back to Evans.
High IQ basketball from Livingston, finding the open Red Raider. Smart there to give it up.
Junior, he's covered by Evans. And that one drops.
Well, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Livingston outside. Pass to Nixon. Now Evans. Here's Dentman. Blocked. Now here's Junior. 27 points for him. Can't cash in from close range.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
There's the block. And he recovers it. Here's Nixon. And here's Livingston.
Yo, watch it. Get the perimeter, get the perimeter.
Here's the three. Michigan State grabs the miss. In college basketball, rankings are everything. Do you guys have a preference between a scrappy underdog or a dominant top seed?
I got to go with that powerhouse top seed team. There's a reason those teams earned that ranking through the course of the regular season.
I love the unpredictability of these games. Always fun to see an underdog team defy expectations and grab the W.
Here's Barry. Right wing. Evans with the ball. Junior's there. And it's Michigan State's ball. Evans with the rebound. Out to Livingston. Barry. Back to Livingston. Pass to Evans. Livingston outside. Clock at 6. Over Hayward. Another miss by Livingston.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there. Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt about it.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Detman, and he lays it straight in. With the best college players often leaving without playing the full 4 years, it's always interesting how much teams change year to year.
Hey, college stars are like shooting stars. Blink and you'll miss them. It's definitely one of the most interesting challenges of the college game for coaches.
Absolutely. I mean, coaches have to constantly adapt to new rosters. They're more focused on getting the best pieces to fit their strategy rather than recruiting guys to build a strategy around.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
Weber's shot's good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Back to Evans. Livingston outside. Pass to Barry. Evans outside. Livingston.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Here's Barry. Evans outside. Nixon. Pass to Livingston. Here's Barry. Here's Evans. Covered by Junior. Great D that time from Junior. Given how players come and go from college teams, the only real consistency we get year to year are the coaches.
Well, you know, that and the mascots. But absolutely, for a lot of these teams, coach is kind of the de facto star. And given how rapidly the lineups change, it's really a unique challenge to succeed as a coach at this level because of all the roster turnover every couple of years.
I have to agree with that. You're constantly reshaping your approach in reaction to your latest recruits and losses. It's an impressive balancing act they have to pull off.
Bush, 止めちゃえ止めちゃえこんだけ点数あんねんから
First team foul.
お腹減ったな
Justin Nixon at the line for 2.
ちょっとですねよいしょちょっと待ってねちょっと閉めねえとまあいいやこのタイミング
That one misses.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Early outside. Webb banked in off the glass. One thing that makes these games extra special to me is that we could be seeing parts of the future NBA champion team out there. And so it's the Spartans taking care of business here in this one.
And without question, Junior was the driving force. He set the tone with his energy and effort, and his teammates followed en route to a blowout victory.
And guys, I think we all caught a glimpse of just how special this young man can be. Games like this one will certainly catch the attention of NBA scouts.
And that'll wrap it up for us. Until next time, good night.
増えないんですけどもなぜか増えないんですけど
It's a good win, Junior.
All I'm focused on is getting us to the tournament.
Hey, that's why we brought you here. Play the game the right way. Guys in this locker room, they really respect that. This team needs a leader right now. All right? Hey, listen to me. This team will go as far as you take us. I'm gonna need you to own that, all right?
Yes, sir.
Good job.
Thanks, Coach.
Dip my maker, hit an ask for a favor. I need the money and clothes, the flashy cars and the jewels. All these rappers is screwed, flashing lights and I pose on the road to give you my soul. Hold on, all the fans screaming names, ain't naming things. Lazy days, amen. Never been on my level. Keep pushing hits, how you in trouble? You, my money is flipping, these racks is tripping. Numbers don't lie while my ex so hate.
What Coach have to say? Nothing really. He likes where we're at. Keep those numbers up in your draft position, go be sitting pretty too, all right?
I'm saying you want to play on a higher level, right? I don't care if it's football, basketball, anything. I don't even care if it's one of the top leagues. We're still talking about all-stars from every state, every country for the last 15 years. There is no let-up. You got to be ready for that.
Man, what makes you think I'm not ready?
Just asking me that question tells me you're not ready.
Because I'm not afraid enough?
That's better as a start. That's right, because outperforming just your teammates, that's not going to cut it no more, right? What happens when you feel overwhelmed? Because that's going to happen. What happens when you feel like it's just not clicking? What do we do then?
Work when you're on the clock ain't work.
Thank you. Okay, so you do listen sometimes. All right, not wasting my time. Look, son.
Good to see you, dude.
Respect. Thanks, man. Look. Your ceiling is sky high. I believe in you with everything I got, but you gotta believe in yourself. You gotta believe in your talents. You gotta show commitment if you want to cash in on this.
I am committed.
All right, I believe that. I believe that. I also know there's always more for us to do. Always. Let's go.
Yosh. で、新コードでバッジが取れるね。まず1個目、フィニッシュ。レイアップ、滑らかか安定かどっちかやんな。安定。確定。プレイメイキング。ロブスペースかクイックファーストステップ総合スピードが上昇するクイックファーストステップどんな時もハンドリングこの辺取っていくけどアンからアンプラッカブルまあ、とりあえずダウンヒルでいいかなもうよしよしよいしょじゃあ続行
Hello and welcome. It's time for college basketball, brought to you by 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Villanova Wildcats against the Michigan State Spartans. Joined at the table by Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Forrest Hunt, and no question this game tonight should be a fun one.
Just listen to that crowd. College fans sure know how to get lit and worked up. They fire their teams up with that energy.
Both of these teams want to send their fans home happy. And when your fans are also your friends and classmates, that's just extra motivation to excel.
Tipped. To the paint. Here's Watson. First shot, first basket. He is out of the blocks fast.
Watson has good size now, so he's a guy that can score inside, and that is a boost for Nova when he does.
Villanova, part of the Philly Big Five, one of 5 schools in Philadelphia that is a hotbed for basketball talent.
You think about the Big Five schools that reside in the Philadelphia area, and Villanova clearly has had the most success. Philadelphia is a great hotbed of basketball and recruiting. Tell you what, that whole area loves the sport, and there are always terrific players in the city.
Drive by Junior. Goes back up, and he'll shoot free throws. Clearly fouled on the shot that time. The whistle blows. And the foul goes against Villanova. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. Second free throw, no good. Here they come. Outside Charles. Now Thompson. Here's Junior. And the dunk by Junior.
You know, Thompson is really an effective combo guard, but in addition to his scoring ability, his passing skills are impressive too.
Outside Charles. Pass to Justice. Shoots over Harvey. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And guys, Junior is as raw of a player as they get. He didn't start playing organized ball until recently, but this program believes in him.
And you know, he only played his senior year of high school as far as basketball goes, but that was enough to impress this coach to offer him a spot on the team. And you can see the raw athleticism and the skills are starting to come along nicely too.
Here's Junior. Got it! And he's 3 for 5 from the field.
I'll tell you what, Junior certainly doesn't feel inferior on the interior as he attacks defenses with purpose.
Pass to McCarthy. Charles. Outside, Watson. Here's Justice. Outside, Watson. Charles. Covered by Junior. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Watson. Here's McCarthy. And again, no good by Villanova. And the basket by Harvey.
Good job that time by Junior. Solid ball movement, understanding, and even sensing when one of his guys was open there.
Outside Charles. Pass to McCarthy. Off the mark, and the drought continues. The Spartans with the lead. You guys, for a long time now, Villanova has been a great place for guards and wings with some incredible talent coming out of those positions.
And if you're a perimeter player, Villanova is a fantastic place to grow your game. The school has done a great job of developing the talent of their perimeter players. It's been a major strength of the program the last few decades.
Now here's Charles. Thompson outside. Junior. Stolen by Watson. 5-on-3 break. Here's Justice. The shot's good. Watson making the play.
Heads up play by Watson that time. Whipping the pass to the open teammate. Smart play.
Pass to Harvey. And that one is good.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
So it's the Wildcats now, trailing by 4. Outside Charles. Here's McCarthy. Now here's Watson. To the left wing. Takes the three. The shot. No good. Now the Spartans take it the other way. It's hauled in by the Wildcats.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
And the foul is called. He's intentionally grabbed.
Well, you look at the players that have been able to come out of Villanova and go on to successful pro careers. Really impressive. And I think it's a credit to the way the coaches teach the game and hold the players accountable. They're pro-ready when they get done playing at Villanova.
Right side, Watson. Back to Charles. He clangs that one off the back iron and it falls. And it's a tie ball game. There have been plenty of recent Wildcats in the NBA, you guys. Jalen Brunson, who won the AP Player of the Year award with Villanova.
Guys like Eric Paschal, Amari Spellman, still have stars like Kyle Lowry going strong as well. Some great players have come through this school.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
Here's McCarthy. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Left side, Blackman. Down low. It's rebounded by Red Thompson. And here are the Spartans now. Here's Junior. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two here. It's on Charles.
As they say on the playground, I ain't scared. Junior taking it hard to the bucket. No fear in that young man.
Well, it's been a great time to be a Villanova fan recently. A couple of national titles in the last decade will do that for you. One of the best programs in the country at the moment.
Now here's Charles. He's got 5. Pass to Justice. The 15-footer. And the shot goes in. Now here's Junior. The jump hook. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's McCarthy. Here's Charles. And he misses the go-ahead basket. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The drive by Junior. Yep, that one's good.
I mean, you have to admire the concentration level. Junior proving he can take contact and still maintain control.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Villanova trailing. Pass to McCarthy. Watson. Outside, Blackman jacks up the 3. Harvey grabs the board. And here we go. Here's Junior. Second shot opportunity. Stolen by Blackman. Here's McCarthy. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot and will go to the line. It goes on Thompson. It's his first trip to the line. He hits both from the stripe. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. And the first half of play in the books. You look at the game Junior's having, talk about his numbers.
He's contributing. I mean, solid, not spectacular through the first half of play, but steady.
And sometimes the star players look to empower teammates early and then take a more active role down the stretch. We'll see if that's the game plan here tonight.
I don't know if there's been a more dominant team than the Villanova Wildcats in the last several years. They have been absolutely dominant in their conference, but also real dangerous come tournament time, too.
And Villanova winning their conference 5 of the last 6 seasons, that is no easy task, especially with the conference they play in. The way they recruit and continue to perform, this dominance may go on for a while.
And the dunk by Junior.
That's how his coaches wanted Junior playing the game at full speed, staying active, driving, not waiting around.
Pass to McCarthy. Watson. Here's McCarthy. He's covered by Thompson. Here's McCarthy. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Blackman. Count it.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Junior. Charles defending.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Here's McCarthy. Pass to Blackman. Here's McCarthy. Outside, Watson. Now Blackman. Over Lambert. They get it back. Justice. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
And you think back to that first title run of the Wildcats. Went all the way in 1985. They were an 8 seed in what was a magical run for the Wildcats.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Outside, Charles. Watson. Pass to McCarthy. Now Charles. Up top, Blackman. Lambert defending. Outside, Blackman. Inside. Here's McCarthy. And that one hits back iron. And that 1985 team capped off with one of the biggest upsets ever.
When they won it all, they completely shook up the world with that upset. I mean, it's something.
もうベンチ下げんとってやん。もうなんで下げろん。
Here's O'Connor. He's got 6. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Some young players just have that grown man strength. Junior taking it right to the defender.
Now a timeout called by Villanova.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, and the slump that they're having shooting the ball.
And stolen by Junior. Oh my goodness, what a slam from Junior. Where did that come from?
I did not expect to see that tonight. That was a dunk contest level throwdown there.
He pulled that out of nowhere. That's going to be on highlight reels for years.
One of the big strengths of this Michigan State team is their coaching staff. They've been around for a long time and are still as sharp as ever.
And the staff does a great job connecting with their players. They form relationships that really extend beyond just their time in school. Once a Spartan, always a Spartan.
Here's Blackman. Villanova the rebound. Will it go? And it's Davis missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful. This is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Back to Junior. That one is off. Now the Wildcats take it the other way. Davis outside. The pass to Parker. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, don't expect Davis to pass up an easy assist. The instant he sees a wide open Wildcat, he is looking to dish the rock.
From the left block. And Junior with the nice bucket inside.
A very hot shooting second half has seen them bring that field goal percentage way up.
Yeah, and they're cruising right now, looking to add to the lead.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
He shoots again, And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. Fisher picks one up.
And guys, we're seeing Junior develop right before our eyes. With every game he plays, he's maturing more and more. A lot of the skills that take years for most players to master seem to come naturally for him.
A big part of what elevates the excitement of these college games has got to be the die-hard fans, who are so unrelenting in their support of their teams.
Get that right. These crowds stay amped up for the entire game. The dedication of these fans is truly second to none.
Yeah, you know, these fans will do about anything to fire their teams up and give them an edge. That's why a lot of these schools really literally think of their fans as the sixth man.
The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Charles. Trying his luck from D. Not gonna go that time. Now the Spartans take it the other way.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard.
They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen so far, guys, don't hold your breath.
Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him two chances at the free throw line here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And the second free throw was good.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point. Well, I really like the package that Red Thompson has. He's not really flashy, but uber effective. He's a combo guard, has a real nose for scoring, can knock it down from outside or attack the rim effectively.
Here's Junior. The shot, no good. Now the Wildcats take it the other way. Pass to Charles. Watson. And Levert with the block. Here's Junior. And he was fouled on the way up. Two free throws coming for him. Speaking of Thompson, he doesn't give you much on defense, but his offense is the selling point.
His defense should improve, but you can live with where he's at. Fortunately, he more than makes up for it with his skill set on the offensive end. He's a natural shot creator for himself as well as for others.
Outside Charles. Pass to McCarthy. It's stolen by Thompson. Back to Junior. The 8-footer. And that's off the glass and in.
Yeah, I think that one closes the door on any comeback hopes. Impressive performance.
I'm with you. I mean, we'd like to officially welcome everybody to garbage time.
Pass to Blackman. Here's McCarthy. Back to Blackman from deep. And again, no good by Villanova. To the inside. Back to Junior. Lambert, guarded by Justice. Junior high post. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the iron and down.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
And so it's the Spartans taking care of business here in this one.
And the strong performance from Junior, a big reason they want it going away. I mean, he never let up on the gas pedal. Pedal to the metal by Junior.
And that's the killer instinct that teams are looking for at the next level. With performances like this one, definitely improving his draft stock, if you ask me.
And that concludes our broadcast. Thanks for being with us. Catch you next time.
何試合あるんこれわからんけどこんなもんなの ちょっとこの辺は難しくなってきてる。
Junior, why'd you dunk the ball like that?
Saw an opportunity to make a big play.
Hey, why'd you dunk the ball like that?
Felt like the right time to energize the team.
All right, you're gonna have to make a decision about what type of player you're gonna be, how you're gonna represent yourself and this school. Would your dad have made that play?
Listen, Coach, if I stepped out of line and you don't want me to do it again, fine. I can make the adjustment.
All right, Junior, I'm gonna tell you a story. All right, now I'm at my school. I'm bleeding our colors, but I lived on the bench. One particular game, everybody was in foul trouble, so I get tossed in. Now I'm thinking, good, it's my moment. I'm gonna give them the razzle-dazzle, behind the back pass, crossover, step back, I threw the kitchen sink at it.
You showed out.
Absolutely, I wanted to show that I belonged in the rotation and off the bench. We ended up winning by 2, so I'm thinking, I'm on cloud 9, life's complete.
Why do I get the feeling that this story does not have a happy ending?
Well, Coach pulls me aside and he tells me I'm back on the bench. He says we should have won by 10, but I made the game about myself, my ego. Every time I wanted to do something special or fancy, we dropped possessions. I was mad. He was wrong. But then I saw the tape. You know what happens next, or you're just tired of listening to me talk?
I'm not, because I'm listening, Coach.
Look, Junior, win or lose, play the game the right way. Now, if you think that dunk was the right play, that's fine, but you're gonna have to live with that, and there may be some unintended consequences. You got me?
Got you, Coach.
All right.
Smiling, huh?
Man, don't worry about that.
Oh, she got you smiling.
Man,
Look
you
at
go.
you, boy.
Hey, thank you for bringing me here. This place is amazing.
I come here every Monday when Madison's playing. It's so easy to get one-dimensional with like everything that we do, like training and film sessions and travel. And I just want to see so much that's out of that bubble, you know? Like I have to.
Yeah. Well, I haven't found that thing yet.
No? Why not?
That is a great question, especially because it's so direct.
Well, that's what college is for, right?
Yeah.
Figuring out who you are, and you're exposed to so much, just if you're open to it. Like all of this makes me so good at soccer in the long run. Like at least I like to think it does.
And you play for the Canadian national team too?
I'm an alternate right now, but yeah, every time I get in line and they sing, "Oh, Canada," I get chills. Like I can't wait. School lets me take assignments on the road as a special arrangement.
Hold on. If my memory serves me correct, you said basketball players get the treatment.
Yeah.
That's what you said, right?
Yes.
Basketball.
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
I
just
did.
checking.
Okay,
I'm just checking.
but you know what I'm saying, right?
楽しそうやな俺。
Right?
Yeah, I do. Everywhere I go, people are asking me about the games, win or lose.
Especially lose.
Yeah, expectations are high, but yeah, I get it. I mean, the fans, they take everything so personal.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to filter out all that noise.
Yeah. I struggle with it sometimes.
Being good at this, it's a responsibility, you know?
Yeah, it's just all going by so fast. And I just want to appreciate this moment. So thank you very much.
Thank you too.
よし、じゃあその続きいきます。チューしようとしてたね。チューしとるわ、完全に。
You know Alex Williams? Airball Alex Williams?
Alex Williams.
You don't know her show? Bro, what?
Should I?
Yes! She's one of the top national college basketball influencers, and she's blowing up with Adult Blunt podcast and video channels. You gotta take it seriously. Because them NBA draft heads definitely do.
All right, I'll check out.
No. You gotta do it now because she's all over you. Right here, she singled you out and issued a challenge. Throw down. And she even hit me on my socials to make sure you got it.
Let me see that.
一つはジュニアは次の大物か、もう一つジュニアは次の大コケか。20点以上決めチームを勝利に導く。もし失敗したら。
Okay. So I meet this challenge and then what?
I'm sure she'll hype you on the show.
Okay, and if I don't?
She'll bury you. I seen it happen before. Stone cold
20点以上
ruthless.
か。頑張るぞ。
All right, fine. She wants to go, we can go. I ain't never been afraid of no challenge.
この子、なんかアイザイア・トーマスみたいな顔してるけど。若き日の。よし。20点。20点差 ?20 点どっちだっけわかんない。頑張る。よし。
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another exciting night of college basketball presented by 2K Sports. And tonight we've got the Michigan State Spartans playing against the Florida Gators. I'm Forrest Hunt, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we are just as excited as you are to see what this game has in store.
Well, one great thing about college basketball, anything can happen. Scouting reports and standings are all well and good, but it's really a surprise every time.
Absolutely. I mean, these players are all improving at a rapid rate at this stage of their careers, and because of that, you can never count out an underdog.
Now the Gators with it. Diaz outside. Bayless. Outside Palmer. This time for three. Bangs home the trifecta.
One of the legendary recruiting classes for the Gators, that 2004 class. The starting 5 and 6th men all went on to play pro ball. They call themselves the 04s for the year they all enrolled.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Back to Palmer. From the elbow, and he hits the jumper for two.
Hey, for Palmer, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. Outside, inside, mid-range. If defense is giving him the shot, he's more than happy to oblige.
And the talent level for the 04s, simply unreal. Multiple Gators going on to have great pro careers.
You know, it was led by Al Horford, Joakim Noah, and Corey Brewer. Easily one of the best recruiting classes ever in college basketball, in my opinion. Very few colleges have ever seen a class that talented.
Now here's Diaz. That one goes in.
And how eager is Diaz there to give the Gators some points. When he finds a mid-range look, he is not one to second guess. He's just looking to fill it up. And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Bayless outside. That's to Lawson. Baseline J on the way. Rebound by the Spartans.
And with how strong the program is, you know the Spartans have a couple of titles. Won it all in 79 and 2000. Honestly surprised they haven't come away with more with the success this school has had.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the strike in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that.
Pass to Palmer. Bayless with it. Now Lawson. Fades back. It's rebounded by Lambert. And the Spartans have been the runner-up once as well. That was back in 2009.
You know, what's really impressive is how often the Spartans get to the Final Four. I mean, 8 trips to that stage since 1999. And when Michigan State gets in the tournament, more than likely, they're going to be around for a while, making a deep run.
great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Now here's Palmer. He has 5. Pass to Mercer. And the jam by Mercer.
This is exactly why Palmer's fellow Gators love playing with him. I mean, if your movement's good and you find open space, JR will put it on a platter for you. You know, one thing you can really count on is the Gators are going to be tough now. I mean, this program is so consistent at putting together a tough team year to year.
Despite being in a tough conference, they'll usually make the tournament and have a solid record.
Now here's Diaz. Pass to Bayless for 3. Harvey grabs the board.
Boy, but he was close to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Bayless with it. Back to Palmer. Lawson. Pass to Palmer. Bayless outside. And here's Palmer. Covered by Junior. Clock at 6. There's the triple. Palmer misses. The Spartans leading. Junior no good. Bayless outside. Pass to Palmer. He lets it fly. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Hey, you know, the Gators run their offense through Palmer because he's a good decision maker. They count on him to make good decisions and good plays and to keep the ball moving for their team.
And it's Michigan State's ball. Back to Junior. Pulls it. Michigan State no good that time either. Palmer for 3. Palmer with another miss. The Florida Gators have long been a football powerhouse. They were a football school. It wasn't until about 20 years ago that they really became a basketball program, and the basketball program could say the same thing.
And now both programs are some of the most respected in the country. The school's large enough to be fanatical about both sports. With the athletic talent in Florida, both programs always have some great athletes coming in.
Hey, when Palmer's got the rock in his hand, there's not a play the Florida coaching staff is more confident in than running that pick and roll. That's bread and butter for them. And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Fisher outside. Pass to Bautista from the arc. Doesn't go for him. And Michigan State the other way now. Here's Junior. Lays it up and banks it in.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Now here's Bautista. Outside Fields. Back to Bautista. Michigan State grabs the miss.
Well, you know, the stretch for the Gators in their history is easy to pick. I mean, the school won back-to-back titles in 06 and 07. That was clearly a dominant era for the program.
Unloads from 13 feet. The shot misses. And Michigan State the other way now. Junior drives in. And the dunk by Junior.
And what you got to appreciate about Junior, he never lets his foot off the pedal. Just a machine out there.
Talking about those 06 and 07 titles for Florida, those were the first 2 championships for the school, guys.
The Gators had been to the finals before, but hadn't come away with a win. Very rare to see a school win twice in a row like that. Those teams established the school as a basketball powerhouse.
And here are the Spartans now. Pass to Weber, knocks it loose, out of bounds. It'll be Gators ball.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised.
And it's the Gators with the ball. 11-point game. Bayless outside. Back to Diaz. Palmer for three. Red Thompson with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
The roster of the alumni for the Gators, pretty impressive. You look at some great NBA players on that list that did their college basketball playing at Florida.
Some of the big names in the league, Brad Beal, Al Horford, they were stars here with Florida before making the jump. Overall, the Gators can be counted on to supply a fair amount of NBA players at any given time.
Here's Diaz, up and in on the layup.
Even inside, Diaz is a constant threat. Stays agile and navigates through the defense to get his shot off.
Florida trailing. Outside Palmer. Pass to Mercer. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Spartans. 13 points was their largest lead in the game. To the paint. And Thompson gets it to go.
A nice shot against tough defense. Thompson actually gets hit on the way up, but able to maintain that concentration.
Diaz outside. Pass to Palmer. Bayless with it. Diaz. Palmer for three. Yes! And it's Diaz picking up the assist.
Boy, the three-point shot, a key weapon for Palmer, and he knows it. The more of those he buries, the more dangerous Florida's attack becomes.
You guys, many are wondering if Junior is stepping into a leadership role with this team. The fans feel he's a key star to this program's success this season, and he should be a leader.
I'll tell you what, there are a lot of upperclassmen who can lead the way on this team, and yet you can't argue that Junior has the talent that warrants a leadership role, even though he's only a freshman.
Here's the break. Stops, pops. They get it again. Lawson, and foul called as he misses and will shoot 2 free throws. It's gonna be on Harvey. He's 3 for 3. And the Spartans with possession here. They lead by 1.
You have to display disciplined defense against Junior. You don't want to bail out guys with his kind of skill set.
So both teams making some changes here. He's perfect from the line this time. Palmer with it. To the middle. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll have to sit the rest of this one out. The Spartans making a switch.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line. And, you know, Junior, the son of the legendary Duke. You know, Duke was a standout from Newark in his own right. But unfortunately and sadly, he passed just before Junior started playing organized basketball.
And you have to wonder if that's what spurred Junior to take up the family sport. Junior has probably heard all about the greatness of Duke his whole life. Now it's time for him to write his own name in Newark, Florida.
And 2 shots coming up here at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Always a good idea to go up strong inside. Junior draws contact and gets to the line.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Missed a chance to put them up 3. That's going to affect how they set up on defense this trip.
Diaz outside. Outside Palmer. To take the lead. Another 3 for Florida.
And with that 3, the second of the half, he equaled his total from before the break.
On the wing, Mills. Hayward, defended by Diaz. And that one's good. Junior.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Here's Fields. No luck on that one. Nice D from Mills. You know, one thing that makes these games so compelling is the influx of new play styles. Some of these players could be the prototype of what's to come for the NBA.
Well, these players all bring to the court the latest ideas and techniques, stuff they picked up online or in games with friends, and they're less afraid to try new things.
Yeah, you know, they haven't really fully defined their comfort zone yet, so there's a willingness, actually an eagerness to stretch your abilities and really test yourself out there. I love that.
Outside Palmer, he lets go from deep, and the Gators get another three.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
Junior, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
There you can see an example of Hayward's film study paying dividends. His obsession to watch film leads to him being a step ahead of the defense.
Here's Palmer. Again, Florida.
Big-time delivery, and you know what? Palmer's the kind of guy who just embraces the big moments, feeds off that pressure. He's not a guy you can easily rattle. He's got calm and composure in spades.
And the Spartans making a change here. He doesn't get the second one. A contributor to any team's success is the chemistry on the floor between the players. Do you guys think the brevity of college careers makes it harder to build those bonds?
I don't think so. No, these players are studying together, practicing together, living together. You instantly form strong connections in those situations.
Hey, I agree wholeheartedly. I mean, a lot of these guys are making friendships that are going to last a lifetime with their teammates. Just one more way in which these college seasons are where players are really forged on and off the floor.
And finished off by Fisher.
And doesn't take Diaz long to spot the wide open man. He's always ready to exploit the defensive weakness.
Junior with the bucket.
Junior has always played with the chip on his shoulder, which serves him well when it's time to make a big shot at a key time.
Now a timeout called by Florida. Now here's Mercer. Harvey covering. And here we go. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 86%.
Big time delivery that time from Thompson on a team with a lot of quality options. They love knowing that Thompson can go get them a bucket when they need it too.
The spectacle of college basketball is certainly one of its big draws. These young athletes are giving 100% effort for every minute of the game.
That's why I think you get such an exciting pace for these games at this level. These players are really hungry to go out there and prove themselves on the big national stage.
Yeah, every player on the floor is looking to have a career-making performance. Who knows? Could be some NBA scouts out there in the crowd tonight.
And it's the Gators with the ball. They trail by 3. Now here's Palmer. Guarded closely. Bayless outside. Shoots the 3. Second shot opportunity. It's in. And that shot brings them within just 1.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And so he gets them both. And it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Now a timeout called by Florida. Your thoughts, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Now the Gators with it. Right side, Palmer. Launches it. Misses the 3. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. first free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And guys, we're seeing Junior develop right before our eyes. With every game he plays, he's maturing more and more. A lot of the skills that take years for most players to master seem to come naturally for him.
And so the Spartans take the win.
And a dominating game by Junior, leading his team to victory. He was absolutely worth the price of admission.
Hey, I tell you what, if he continues to play like this, as a wise man once said, the ceiling is the roof, growing by leaps and bounds right before your eyes.
And for Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Forrest Hunt. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
ブルースついた。でも2巡目後半から全然上がらんねん。
Yes, this is a good thing. We got the W. You did your thing. Alex Williams is gonna be hyping you up for sure.
I'm just glad we got the win. It's one step closer to the tourney.
And Alex Williams. Both can be true, Junior.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I'm about the team. That's my mentality. Always has been, always will be. Alex Williams or no Alex Williams.
Yeah, and I hear that. But look, at this level and the next level, the media is going to overanalyze every move we make on and off the court. And it's affecting the team because they're hearing it and they're reading it. If Alex Williams is burying you, then we all dealing with it. But look, your draft stock go rise. You'll see.
I ain't mad at that. As long as we keep winning, everything else will take care of itself.
Yes, sir.
と、アータンさんこんにちは。ありがとうございます。
Yeah, that was funny. That was funny.
こんばんはかも時間的にね。そうですね。もう今3時間超えたからね。もう一回ちょっとそろそろ。
You too, Arch.
区切っていいですね。
So look, I'll get right to the point. I know what happened between Coach Bishop and I.
FF もちゃんとやりますから。
Yeah, it didn't sit right. Look, I want everything to work out between us, but Coach Bishop don't trust you, and he just wants what's best for me.
Hey, so do I.
Yeah. But you still want to get paid if I make it to the NBA, which is fair.
You know, I got you here.
You did?
When you had your choice of schools, I never tried to nudge you either way.
That's right.
I was surviving before we met, Junior, and I'd still be surviving if you decided to never play basketball.
Look, Art, you got me here. And I love this place and what I'm trying to accomplish for this school, but things can change if I don't feel like they're working out. I just want that to be clear.
Hey, you don't have a contract. That's clear. All I can do is keep trying to earn your trust.
Okay.
So, you ready to see what the inside word on your draft stock is?
Definitely.
All right, so look, I gathered all my intel into one place for you to take a look at, but it can update as the season goes.
2巡目やでまだどんどん上がっていきたい。あ、後部が1位なんや。うわ、すごい雷。2巡目のどこ、名前がおかしいって。
Okay, so what's this all supposed to mean right now?
Nothing yet, but it'll all shape up as we get closer to the end of the season. Just keep winning, keep your numbers up, and your stock will rise.
Okay, if we're losing and I'm not producing, then it'll fall.
I mean, I was gonna say it's not that simple, but it kinda is.
All right. Work to do.
So,
catch you later, Arch.
All right, boy.
Pardon me. Thank you.
Can I help you?
You're Junior, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
I'm Alex Williams.
Alex Williams.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How'd you get on the bus?
How did I get on the bus?
Yeah.
You'd be surprised by how many people think Press Pass means all access. Can I say what a pleasure it is to meet Mr. Big Time Professor Dunk himself? I'm just wondering whether I should call you a selfish player, a chemistry risk, or, you know, tell the truth and let everyone know you did it for a girl.
Who told you that?
I never reveal my sources. But his name rhymes with Ted.
Listen, these other players that you're covering, yeah, they don't get the same, let's just call it attention.
Attention.
Yeah, attention.
Yeah.
So what's the deal with it?
What's the deal? Well, I get it. It may seem cruel or, you know, arbitrary, but it's the opposite. I love the potential of who you are and what your game is all about. At times, it can be inspiring.
Okay, and at other times?
At other times, not so much, but you're growing and developing, and this is my way of helping you reach your potential.
So why can't you just say that in an article? What's with all these games?
Because I'm building a profile too. And games, conflict, that gets eyeballs and clicks. And what if you don't develop? I write a cuddly piece about you, and then what? NBA decision makers pay attention to what I say. I've built a career on honest, unmerciful critiques, and I'm not backing down from that now. Look, the stakes are impossible at this level, Junior. You know that. And even worse when you get to the next level. You might as well prepare for it now. Everyone knew your dad was up for it. It's a long shadow that follows you around. Is that funny?
It is, because it's an angle. Trust me, I get where you're coming from. But the media is a lot more twisted about the legacy of Duke than I am.
Am I supposed to take that at face value?
I'm assuming you got another challenge for me.
Yeah, I do. 2 games. First and foremost, I'm all about winners, so win the games. Secondly, everyone wants to see you develop as a scorer. So bump your scoring average up from where it is now.
今よりも上げる。
What do you say?
Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted. Nice. There's something about you. Professor Dunk. Mr. Big Time.
Red.
お、2巡目中盤に来てるよということですね。はい。で、また NBA ドラフトまでスキップっていうのが出てますね。はい、じゃあですね、一旦、もう長くなってきましたけれども、ちょっと一旦ここで、区切らせていただいて、またやりたいなと思ってるんですけれども、ぜひ、またその際はお越しいただいて応援していただければと思います。もしまたチャンネル登録とや高評価まだの方いらっしゃいましたら、ぜひ、よろしくお願いしたいなというふうに思っておりますので、はい。今後も獅子王ゲームズ応援していただければなというふうに思います。それでは一旦、ライブ配信終了させていただきます。長い間の視聴ありがとうございました。じゃあね、バイバイ。ありがとう。